Hello, my divas. Welcome, welcome. Let me know if y'all can hear me so I can make sure. Welcome, all my divas coming in. It jumped in so fast. Let me see if I can catch up. Miss Janice, Charmel, Jocelyn, Kimberly, and Zeltania, Tasha, Miranda, Kenya, Sonique, Latanya, Miss Queen L, Shirley, VC, Teresa Ali, Gilda Ann, Maydell, Trinity, Thomasina, J Girl, Beautiful Brown Sugar, Kenya, Robin, Viola, Kimberly, Lorraine, Queen Stephanie, Angela, Dorothy, Siobhan, Nicole, Tiana, Ali, Miss Lane B, Joyce, Pennywise, Miss Unapologetically Stephanie, Queen Stephanie, Miss Audrey, Kimberly, Miss, okay, I think, let's see. Okay, we can hear, great, 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 great. Welcome, divas. I have so missed you all. It is good to be back. It is good to be back. Thank you, Miss Janice. Hello, hello, divas. Welcome. It's been such a long time. I apologize, divas. I was actually doing some tutoring throughout the summer, and school actually started back. So I'm kind of busy, but I made time for you all. I am wonderful, Miss Janice. Thanks for asking. Thank you, Miss Stephanie. I missed you all as well. I really, really did. Hello, welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Miss Ali. I am here. I am here. Thank you, Miss Kenya. Miss Ginger. Yes, ma'am. And I'm about to get on her too because, like I said on Rita's Live earlier, definitely not. She doesn't get a pass. People keep saying, "Oh, leave her alone, leave her alone." I'm sorry, Miss Tremaine. Hi, hon. I'm here. Just leave her alone. She's elderly, but she's not too elderly to come on here with the foolishness, and I just can't. I am the main person that will first say respect your elders, but your elders have to give you something to respect. Hello, my divas coming in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm sorry I can't call everyone by name. It's going a little too fast. Hello. I was trying to, yeah, she gets no pass. You can't continue to just sit up there and speak on people and not expect someone to lash back. Miss Shirley, yes, he's doing so much better. They've taken the pins and cast off his hand. He's in a sling now. It's getting better. It's still going to take time, but much better. Thank you. Yes, Miss Queen V, thank you. All is well. Hello to all the divas coming in. Welcome. I was trying to see if I could get Rita, Miss Ross, and Feast to join me on the panel tonight because I feel like I'm going to be discussing them and I don't like to put people's name and stuff without them being present. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, Miss VC. Thank you so much, Val. It's good to be back. Thank you, divas. Yes, so I'm going to see if I can catch them coming in so they can come up. I'm going to drop the link. I just think it's time for us to have an adult, mature conversation about these people. Good evening, Miss Terry. Welcome. Yes, Miss Mary. Yes, ma'am. I think we would have a good discussion if I could get the three ladies up on the panel with me. Because honestly, I've been trying to catch up. Thank you, Miss Veronica. I honestly been trying to catch up with Treese over there, but too much other stuff been going on. She's not even important at the moment. So I did catch up on everything else, and Cece seems to be just running wild in these streets and messing with everybody. So we're going to discuss her. Thank you so much, Lady Charisma. I'm glad you're here as well. Yes, Miss Janice, exactly. Yes, 21 God. Yes, he is. Thank you so much. Miss Ali, exactly. I was shocked. And we're gonna okay, so tonight we're gonna discuss Cece. We're going to discuss I'm bringing back out the devil who wears lipstick because she had a lot to say tonight too. And the unbrewed tea. Sharita darling, I was just saying I would like, if you don't mind, to have you, Miss Ross, and Feast on the live with me if y'all would like to. I believe we need to have an adult conversation about these people running wild through these streets. And I like to stick up for my girls, and I want y'all up here so we can stick up together. Miss D, did you hear lipstick over there? Nothing to think with. Yes, ma'am. I just caught that live, and I that's why I was running a little late because I wanted to listen to it so I could get some info so I could bring it to you all. Miss Misunderstood. Hello, how are you? Okay, darling, hold on one second. I'm gonna find the link and get it for you. Okay, there's the link. Thank you, VC. Thank you so much. Okay, Sharita, thank you, darling. Yeah, so we are going to get into this. How I want to do this tonight is, like I said, I want to discuss, but I want to discuss with Ross, Sharita, and Feast because Ross, Sharita, and Feast seem to be the target. Not to leave anyone else out who's on our side that does commentary, but these are the three people that are getting attacked. And y'all know me. I'm coming with the. I'm going back down memory lane to help my sisters out because I've had about enough. Hello, hello, hello to all my divas coming in. Thank you all for joining me. I have missed you all so much. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. So I want to have a little discussion and I want them to know that I have their back 100%. Miss VC, I can get, hold on. They tell me not to post it. Now I got my girl in here. Where's she at? Miss Misunderstood. If you don't mind, darling, can you post my cash app for Miss VC, please? I would appreciate it. And I want you all to know, um, in front of everybody, give me one second, hold on. Miss Misunderstood, I appreciate her so much every time I go live without even asking or without her even thinking. She always puts my cash app up, and I'm going to be giving back soon. And she will definitely be one of the ones that I start with. I appreciate every one of you all. I appreciate the love. I appreciate you all. Um, checking on me when I wasn't here, letting me know that y'all still cared. Nobody took their subscription, nobody left. And I love you all for that. I truly do. Okay, Feast, thank you, darling. Okay, Miss Misunderstood, thank you so much, honey. Feast, did you see the thing? Okay, that's you, Rita.
That's me. This is me, honey.
Okay,
I had it on mute at first. I'm like, let me hurry up before she dropped me.
I just wanted to make sure I don't play with these people.
Okay. Hello, everybody that's in the chat. Hello, 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 y'all.
Yes, look at the divas rolling in. Yes, ma'am. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know how long you were in here, but I was telling them, I wanted to have you three up here with me because I'm going to, as always, defend my sisters. And I feel like you, Feast and Miss Ross are the ones being attacked by these demons over there. And while I go in and tell them about their stuff, because I'm gonna take them on a trip back down memory lane, I wanted you all to be here for the ride to
Yes,
let
ma'am.
y'all know that
I'm
I
not
always
sure.
have y'all back. I might not have been here, but I played catch up so I could catch up to be here.
Yes. I just text Roz. I'm not sure if she got my
Okay. It's just
let
like
me
I said, if they can't get up, Feast, are you able to come up on the panel? If you are, can you hit the link? If they're not able to come up, it's fine. I just wanted y'all present so nobody can say, "Oh, she was over there talking about them." None of that. None of that.
oh,
I
baby,
want
we
to
don't
have
play
an
them
adult.
games. They know better than that.
Yes, I want to have an adult conversation, and I want you all to join in on the conversation because I was just over on The Devil Who Wears Lipstick live, and I didn't appreciate any of that, as well as Cece.
I'll beat
Thank
listen.
you so much, Miss Janice. Thank you.
Listen, man, I'll beat that. I swear to God, man. The lipstick lady,
Rita,
we can
these
meet up,
people,
India. I will whoop the shit out of Miss India. I own everything.
these people are tripping. When I say tripping, like I don't understand how they think it is okay to blame y'all for all this mess when they are the ones that came attacking y'all. How do you, Miss Ross was up here by herself for months before anybody came in attack mode after her. And now all of a sudden she's the bad person. All of a sudden you're the bad person. All of a sudden Feast is the bad person. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm not having it. Okay, let me get Feast real quick. She's back here. Hello, Feast. You here?
Yes, I'm here. Hey,
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing, Miss D? Hey,
I'm
Sharita.
wonderful.
Hey, honey, hey, hello. I'm laughing at Miss Z. Miss Z, take the S out, B.
Oh yeah, Fee. Yeah, because she puts the S on the thing and then I read it like I see it. Fee.
Yes, yes.
Everybody do that. Everybody do that. It's all good. What happened though? I must have missed some stuff. Y'all know I be in my own zone. What happened?
Miss Z accidentally dropped herself down, you guys. I don't know what just happened, but I'm sure she'll be
My
back.
bad. I hit the
That's
back
Oh my
okay.
button.
God.
I hit the back button. I hit the back button by accident. Okay.
Baby,
Thank
Miss
you
Z
for
said,
joining me,
okay.
Fee. I wanted to have, like I said, I wanted to have you all up here so we can conversate about these ignorant people. I know y'all see my title. Please act your age and not your shoe size because they are ridiculous.
Right.
And we're about to get into it in 1 second. Welcome to all the divas coming in that I did not speak to. Thank you for coming. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hey, everybody. I see y'all. Hey. So much love. Y'all are the best.
They are absolutely wonderful. I was telling them I appreciate them because I was
Royalty
gone for a
Queen.
minute and not none of them left. They all came to check on me, writing comments, making sure I was okay, and I truly appreciate them.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so if Ms. Ross come, we'll get her, but we're gonna go ahead and get started. So I wasn't even looking for the devil who wear lipstick, but I happened to see her page and I seen the unbrewed tea up there with her. So you already know when them two get together,
Oh,
mm,
Lord.
it's always something, right? So
Yeah.
something said, go on over there and stop over there. So when I get there, lipstick over there talking about some y'all being bullies.
Mm.
Now my question is, how can you consider someone a bully? Were you not a bully to those two other ones over there? We don't even need to call their name. We know who she was bullying. Did she
Right.
not get on here every day and attack the couple over there?
Surely did.
She did. Yes, she did.
So the audacity to open your mouth to call somebody a bully, first of all, you need to go sit down. It's the hypocrites for me.
Yeah, it's funny that they can call us a bully or whatever. When we doing the same thing y'all doing. Y'all saying what y'all gotta say, and then when we respond, we happen to be the bullies because y'all
E-
cannot take the heat.
Exactly. And that's why I wanted to, of course, I like to take them back down memory lane because I want them to understand. Like I said, Miss Ross was on this platform by herself, going hard on her channel by herself, doing what she had to do for herself.
Yeah.
She chose to come on here and she chose to talk about Latrice, as
Correct.
did the rest of us. Okay.
Let me. I don't mean to interrupt you. Roz just texted me back. She about to hop on right now.
Oh, okay. Good.
Okay,
Good.
good.
Ooh, we about to. Yes, this is about to be good. Yes. Come on here.
She here. Drop the
Okay.
link again, Miss
There
Z.
she is. I will drop it. Give me 1 second, Miss Ross.
Thank you. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna let her talk. I don't want to be interrupted, Miss Z.
Oh no,
I
you're fine. I wanted to have this panel discussion amongst us all. All of us are like minded. We all here for the same reason. We all know how to have a conversation, and that's what I wanted.
Man, I wish I would close the lipstick. Let I show her how to wear some lipstick.
Oh,
Miss
she
Z,
Grab
I'm
them
somebody.
lips.
scared.
When I tell you, I was like, here she go again. Now, where did she even come from? Go sit your ass down. Enough.
Right.
Enough.
She'll see
Yes,
y'all.
Miss
Exactly,
Kimberly.
y'all. She is the devil.
My color, somebody just asked me. Nothing to think with. My color is pink, darling. The little pink hearts. Sorry if I missed anybody. Welcome to the divas that I just seen coming in. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome. They coming on in too.
Hey,
Yes,
y'all
they're
run
coming.
them lights up. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Run them lights up, y'all, because whoever is not watching, y'all hit that like button so everybody can know it's going down over here on the Real Deal Miss Z channel, baby. We finna light the channel up, honey, and y'all already know how we do it on the train. The train be smoking.
Hi, my
Divas on the train,
beautiful
choo choo.
sisters. Hey,
Yes.
y'all.
Hey, Miss Ross. Welcome,
Right.
darling.
Welcome,
I
beautiful.
I had to get you up here because, like I said to the people in the chat, the divas, I told them I wanted the three ladies on the panel with me who are being
Okay.
targeted because I don't want to feel like I'm talking for y'all and y'all not here to hear it.
All right.
I
Well, you know
appreciate
I'm
you for coming
always
up here.
down. Thank you for the invite, Miss D.
Not a
Yes,
problem. You
thank
know I got
you.
y'all back. Like I told them, I was away for a minute, but I played catch up on purpose so I could be here to
Hey,
speak
All
because
right.
they are
Angela.
out of control. They are out
Yes.
of control.
But what's been
I
going
don't know
on
what is
because
up
I've
with
been
the three
relaxing
of
all.
y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I must have
Yeah.
missed some things. I didn't even know I was under attack. What happened?
Me
Well, you're
either.
not
So
so
for
much
me
under
too,
attack at the
Fees.
moment, but you have been one of the ones that they come after too. I
Okay.
haven't heard anything this week or so, but you're normally under attack. That's why I said I didn't want to leave. I'm not leaving anybody else out who does commentary on our side over here. But y'all are the three
Hmm.
that they really come after all the time.
Yeah. Oh, me. I know I'm a bullseye, but that's
Now they come
okay.
after me, but I don't respond. So they
Yeah.
just go about their business. They don't have nothing to go back and forth with me about. But y'all
Yeah.
already know I gotta come and speak and I've got to bring them back down memory lane because I think they forget.
I think they
Yeah.
do too. And I
Mhm.
love your recollection because you got facts, not fiction.
Big facts.
Yes, ma'am.
Period.
Yes, ma'am. So I was telling them I was over on Lipstick Lady Live because I happened to be scrolling right before I came live, before Sharita went live, and I seen Unbrewed Tea up there with her. So you already know when them two get together, they're conjuring up something. Something's
Hmm.
brewing.
Yeah, but they
The
can't
tea
touch
just
us
ain't
with a
the tea
10-foot
is not fully
pole.
brewed yet. It's been brewing too long for it not to be done. But
Yeah, yeah.
they were over there, and the first thing that comes out of Lipstick, the devil who wears lipstick's mouth, is that y'all are bullies.
Oh yeah.
And I was saying to myself, how can y'all be a bully? Wasn't she bullying the couple over there? That's all
Yes,
she used to talk about. So she doesn't
exactly.
consider herself a bully, but got the audacity to open her mouth and call somebody else a bully.
Right.
Exactly. And I wouldn't even know she existed if she didn't come after me. So who's the bully?
Exactly.
Who's
And
the
like I was
bully?
saying to them, I'm like, okay. So Ms. Ross came on this platform by herself and was riding solo for a while,
Yes.
some months by herself.
Yes.
Y'all should not have came on here and gave y'all opinion on what she was talking about whatsoever, because guess what? She's a grown woman. She
Mhm.
made her own platform. She's
Mhm.
entitled to her own opinion. Who the hell are you to tell her she can't have it?
Exactly. Like you can't dictate what comes out of my mouth. As long as I'm giving my honest opinion, that's how I feel. Then that's what it's gonna be. And I recognize Fees through recruitment. I just loved her content just as well as you, Miss D. I said, hey. it's this lady. I think Feast was the first person I recognized. Then I recognized you, and then later on, after I'd already been on here a year, Sharita reached out to me because she was being attacked and didn't have a voice. So
Yeah,
that's how that happened. So they can spin it, but they know exactly how it happened. But once a liar, always a liar, in my
right.
opinion.
Yeah.
And this is what
They
they
never
do.
take
And
facts
yeah,
ever.
and they're mad because we make them look in the mirror each and every time, like, no, 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 that's not how that happened. No, no,
Right.
no, and Toxic T is upset because my discernment made me reach out to my little sister, and I said, Sharita, let's check out and see who this person is, because she came in loud and strong. Like, you were kind of mild, modest, we introduce ourselves. It's just a way that you come into somebody's life with a hello. Oh, I like your content. It's a conversation. You don't just jump on the panel and the moment you get down, you're hollering raw squad, and you're pulling from our, from not really pulling from us, but you're kind of intruding in a territory, and we don't even know if you're legit about what you're saying, right? So once we wanted to dig a little deeper about her, she went void, right? She wouldn't respond. So then me and Sharita made a decision together that we would just go ahead and step away from her because I wasn't feeling her vibe. And ever since then, we became her targets. That's how it happened.
Yeah.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
and it's so funny that Roz felt that way. But even that same day, even after we got off my live, within minutes later, I went on Salberty's page and I went into her comment section and I asked her, I said, can you do me a favor and inbox me on Facebook or any other way you can even email me? I just want to see, I want to talk to you offline so we can figure out, I want to see who she was. She never
Yeah.
responded back. And then so happened, Roz called me out the blue, and Roz was like, sis. And I'm like, what? And she was like, who is this motherfucker you let jump on you? I'm like, what? I was feeling the same damn way.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
That's just how that happened. It's so funny. I tell Sharita, get out of my brain. Like, why you thinking like I'm thinking? Like,
Yes, for
yeah,
real.
yeah.
And it's funny that when I made that comment on her page that day, she overlooked. I was the only comment that she looked over.
Yeah.
Everybody else comment under that, she responded to. So you clearly saw me that
And you
same day.
posted it somewhere. You posted that screenshot. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know if it was
Mm-hmm.
in the sister circle or if it was on your community post, but you posted it. You
I
posted
definitely posted it.
exactly. Yeah.
But see,
Hmm.
in my opinion, now when she came onto your platform, Sharita, I had a iffy feeling about her anyway. I don't say nothing. She just
Uh-huh.
wouldn't been allowed nowhere near me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
here to tell somebody who to allow though, but something in my spirit just didn't sit right with her. But I
Yeah.
wasn't able to catch. I didn't catch your thing live because I probably would have came up there and said something. But I
Right.
caught the
Yeah.
We know
replay.
you would have.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
know you would have. Yeah.
yeah,
And
I
then
probably would have because I'm like, okay, wait a minute, who is this? You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
And then when people started posting her stuff of her talking about trees herself, I'm like, oh yeah, she up to something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's what I want Lipstick to know too, and I hope she's listening because she's
And then
everywhere.
the very next
She
day,
need to
Trish
know
said her
Yeah.
you
name
over there.
loud and proud.
Yeah, but Lipstick over there riding
Your
hard
phone
for the
cutting in
ungroup
and
T,
out.
huh?
I thought
Um,
I
um,
thought Feast's phone was cutting in and
Oh,
out.
okay.
Fee
Yeah,
Oh,
just
his
said
phone.
the
okay.
very next day, Treese shouted Sour T's name out loud and clear on her
Yeah,
live the
Mhm.
very next day
sure did.
after being on my live.
Yeah.
Yep. And
Hello,
let me
divas
tell you
coming in.
guys,
Welcome. I see you all. Welcome, ladies.
let me tell you guys this. And it's so weird, and I know that she's familiar with Latrice because once she started verbally attacking us, and I could see that she probably wanted to say some things to us, but we kind of like, we just finna shut it down and not really have a back and forth because she had the opportunity to talk. She felt as if, well, she made a statement, because I don't believe her, that she felt attacked and she wasn't allowed to get back on the panel to explain herself. Well, at that point, it was just like, let's just cut the ties and you go your way and we'll go ours. It
Right.
Hmm.
was really supposed to be that that simple. I didn't care what her content was about. I just had a bad feeling, and that's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
But she needed a reason, and she was upset because I guess the first plan didn't work, because she was supposed to come around, build her subscribers off of us. She was supposed to have all these plots and plans, right? But we kind of shut it down too soon for her. And I believe in everything about me that this is the reason why she was so upset at us the way that she was, and was able to call us all
Mhm.
that filthy stuff, because she was mad because we kind of intervened on what her plan was, her and Latrice and Lipstick, because I feel like they're all in cahoots. And let me tell you
Oh
guys
yeah.
really quickly how. When I was trying, after she started verbally attacking us, I was like, "Who is she? Like, what's her name?" So, somebody sent me a screenshot of her name, the name that's floating around the internet right now, right? And I sent it to Sharita, but I went
Yeah.
online and I just threw it out there, Miss Curtis, right? I just threw it
Mm-hmm.
out there just to see if she was paying attention to me, right? And she got on her live and screamed out the name of my street that I live on, right? Who has that
Mhm.
information? Latrice.
Yeah.
Latrice doxed me. So I knew right then, I said they're affiliated, and we just started putting the puzzle together. And I was thanking God I was able to use my discernment, and Sharita was using hers, and we came together and we dodged this snake, right? We kind of
Mm-hmm.
dodged the bullet, and I was so glad about it. So that brings us to this. But I never watch Lipstick, because once a liar, always a liar. What am I watching you for? Everything come out your mouth. I don't believe you. Like, I don't
Mm-hmm.
believe you, right? So yeah, so she wants to act as if she's giving out all this good information to get channels removed and all that stuff, but she's not. And anybody that believes her is silly, because I'm gonna make sure that I'm within the guidelines. I'm gonna make sure my delivery is my opinion, and not that I've seen it with my own two eyes, but this is what I gather after I watch her videos, right? So they're foolish.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Because like I was saying, she you can't sit up there and talk about nobody and nothing. And like
Mhm.
I said, she's always been a snake to me. Like I said, and
Yeah.
I'll go back and say it again. When I first came out with my channel was I talked about her. She was the first person I talked about. She has always
Mhm.
been a snake to me. And like I said,
Mhm.
she only teamed up. Somebody in the chat was saying a minute ago that they think that Lipstick is scared of unbrewed tea. I don't think that. She's not scared of anybody. She wanted to pull her over there because unbrewed tea is a loudmouth. She wants somebody
Yeah.
that
Mhm.
she thinks that somebody is
Yeah.
scared of. Ain't nobody scared of
Exactly.
her. That's what I
Mhm.
didn't like about her on
Right.
Sharita's platform. She came out the gate with all that extra stuff. You doing too much.
Yeah.
And
And
that
do
Yeah.
shows
y'all
you right there
remember?
what type of
Do
person
y'all
you're dealing
remember?
with. She was doing entirely too much.
Yes. Do you remember
Mhm.
that day when she was on my panel? I even had to cut her ugly ass off because she was
Yeah,
trying
it's
to
like she
overtalk me.
just, I mean, you don't, why you got to be so obnoxious?
Mhm.
That's
And
what I
then
said.
when
Remember, I said the same
Sharita,
thing about Shonda No Thoughts. Obnoxious.
Mhm.
Any cursing, all that cursing and stuff. Where's your vocabulary? You can't even speak to me. If you cannot conjugate a sentence, put a sentence together. You can't form a sentence without cursing. You can't talk to me. You can't sit with me. I can't understand that type of foolishness.
Yeah, I'm
Like I
with you.
need to have an adult conversation. And even if we agree to disagree or disagree and don't agree, whatever, it still should not have gone to the point where you're screaming, hooping, and hollering, and all you can say out your mouth is a curse word. Use your words. Use your
Right.
words.
Exactly. I tell my
right.
grandkids that to this day. My 3-year-old that's not able to express herself as well as the other. I tell her all the time, even with my own children, use your words.
Hmm.
Yeah.
See,
You
what
have
was you
to. I
about
mean,
to
you.
say?
I
How
was
you gonna
about to say,
understand and have a conversation if nothing can get through? All you hear is bitch, bitch. That. I mean, yeah, we all have it in us, but it's a time and a place for everything.
Say it
right,
again, Miss D. Say it again.
right. And who
And
goes that hard on people that on somebody that you like? All Sharita did was get on her platform and address, that she was cutting ties. When the girl got back on her page, she started screaming, yelling. I mean, the words was just like ridiculous that was coming out of her mouth. And then she said, "If you gonna address me, say my name. Say my name." So she was still seeking clout at that moment still. That's why she tried to come back up on Sharita's platform
Oh
a
no, ma'am.
second time because when Miss Roz and Sharita was addressing her, she tried to come back on the platform and Sharita wouldn't allow her on her page. So that's when she told her she didn't just ignore her. She told her just gone, like you had time to address me behind the scene and everything and you never reached back out. So just gone. So she went on her live and she was still screaming, say my name. If you're gonna address me, say my name. Say my name. Give me a chance to defend myself. So she
Who
was
she
just
Miss,
sound
seeking
like,
like
y'all?
let me address somebody. Here they come.
Okay.
Miss Madison Davis said, D, you must not hear Sharita's live. She's on there daily screaming and cursing. Be fair. Like I said, Unbrew T was on Sharita's panel. She came for the first time and she was obnoxious. Sharita can do what she want on her own panel, on her own platform.
I'm
But when
finna
you're
put
a guest on somebody's platform, you don't come off the break
but
hooping and a
but
hollering and
listen
screaming.
though,
I
I
am being
guarantee
fair.
you I guarantee you, if you go to Sharita's page and watch one of her videos, they're monetized. Go to that girl's page and watch one of her videos. You're not gonna get not one ad. It's a
Oh yeah, I
difference.
know. I was about to say,
You
I
know,
thought I noticed
YouTube,
that.
yeah,
Mm.
YouTube can they let some cuss words slide, but when you just get on there and you just shoot straight nothing like 10 cuss words in one sentence, come on now, YouTube is not gonna monetize. You're gonna have a red dollar sign. You go to Sharita's page, she has ads. You go to that girl's page, she don't have no ads on her page. She's literally getting on there screaming for free, trying to prove these people that she's a
Wow.
nurse and all of this other stuff.
And Fee,
See,
let me
that's
just
what I'm
say this
saying.
to Madison. Madison, let me let you know something. You have an option. If you see Sharita Try Me Now page, you can keep scrolling because I didn't invite nobody over. You come over there if you like. Second of all, again, all my dollar signs is lit up green, boo boo.
Period. Yes.
Green. Okay?
Tell
Mhm.
them. Yes.
Yeah, I left her up here so she
And,
could hear the
and number
conversation.
two, I can have an intelligent conversation. Let's be
Yes.
clear. I have plenty of videos where you don't hear me cursing. But when somebody take me there, like you, Madison, yeah, you get cussed out, and I go back and say what I need to say. Uh-huh.
She's not
But
ignorant.
see,
The other
it's
girl
one
is
thing.
ignorant as hell.
It's one thing to defend something. I'm all for it. But why are we defending foolishness? We are grown adults and we know right from wrong. And Madison, you know she was wrong coming up there acting like that on somebody else's platform and then turn around and do Sharita like she did her. So I guess you didn't see when she did Sharita the way she did her?
Right.
Or did you turn a blind eye to that?
That's what they
Let's
do.
be fair with that.
That's what they do. Just like people were saying, oh, won't Rod, this is what the No Thoughts Gorilla Ashy Body said earlier. Why don't Sharita and Roz leave Big CC alone? I ain't never heard Roz do commentary on Big CC.
Mhm.
Period.
I try to
So
Let
my
me
avoid.
thing about it
hold on.
is I don't understand why they keep on thinking that it's okay. Big Cece attacks Rosalind. Big Cece talks about Rosalind's mother, her deceased
Yeah.
son. Her
Yeah.
Rosalind mom, number one,
But
is
I mean,
deceased as well.
yeah,
Okay?
but you
So
see
y'all
her,
keep on
she's like,
saying,
now she's saying you can curse all you want. It's all foolishness. Now you're just being ignorant. Like, I don't understand. You missed the
Yeah.
whole thing because you're so busy trying to
thank you for
defend that
believing her.
everybody
Thank you.
curses that you are missing the whole point that I'm trying to make here. It's
Yeah.
a time and a place for everything. When you're trying to get someone to help you to get somewhere and you come on their panel, you need to come on there respectfully.
Yes. Yes.
She was obnoxious from the get go. That's my
Mhm.
opinion of her, and I am entitled to that.
Yes, you are.
Sharita allowed her on her panel and she talked to her, but
Exactly.
I said I didn't like her when she was up there when I heard the replay. Madison,
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
And when I go to Miss D Live, when I go to Feed Live, when I go to Rosalind Live, I'm not up there because I can do what I want to do on my page. But when I
Yeah.
come over
exactly.
Yeah.
here and go everywhere, I have enough respect not to get on there cussing and doing all that kind of crazy.
You
Because
ain't
guess
up here
what?
carrying on right now. That's what I'm not understanding. And first of all, that's not what we were saying. So there you are defending something that they are so stuck up these people's asses trying to defend them for the foolishness that they can't even hear what I'm trying to say. You need to listen to hear, not listen to respond.
And can I ask you a question, Miss D?
Yes.
Madison, I know you blocked her, but she can hear us.
Mhm.
Have you ever watched Big CC's page? Have you ever watched Bitter T's page? I think we all kind of like, no, we ain't in the same boat. They can't go without doing the most. Okay. I can get on there and have a great time with my audience and not be doing all the extra stuff. I know when to
Right.
turn it on and
Ooh,
off.
they coming in here. Here go another one. Not tonight. Let me explain something. Not tonight because I don't have this over here on my platform normally. Y'all are trying me. Talking about
Yeah.
you are all hypocrites defending Sharita's behavior. She is always calling names and yelling.
Who
Sharita's
It's
just as
said
not
guilty
about
that?
as others.
Sharita's
Let me tell
behavior.
you something,
Not
Carrie.
here.
Sharita
Yeah.
is defending herself in the stuff that they're saying about her. Sharita didn't
Very.
come out here attacking nobody. Sharita came out here to tell her side of the story, and they attacked her like wild damn animals that they are.
Yeah.
So yes, she's gonna act up. Yes, she's gonna hoop and holler if she wants to, because guess what? She's on her platform doing whatever she needs to do to defend herself. If she's just as
Exactly.
guilty as others, you're saying she's just as guilty as others. So you're saying the others are guilty as well. So what you just said in this comment section makes no sense. You're a hypocrite.
Exactly.
How are you gonna
'Cause-
say she's just as guilty as the others?
But
Sharita's
what
up here with me on my platform, and we're speaking on others. I'm not
And
speaking on the
Sharita
rest of
don't
them. I
need
know
nobody
nothing
to
about them.
defend her.
but
She don't
Marlo,
need nobody to
these
defend her.
these people are coming on here trying to knock us
Good
off.
night.
They're trying to make us lose focus. So what we need
Hmm.
to do is ignore them because we all know better. If Sharita
Yeah.
chooses to go on her platform and cuss like a sailor, it's her prerogative. But Sharita has given me nothing but the utmost respect every time she's come on to have a conversation with me. So that's irrelevant. Like what they're doing, they don't want us to talk about the big elephant in the room. Lipstick is a
Right.
liar, and she's gathering these people to attack, and she's plotting and planning, like doing the devil's work, and that's our focus. So, regardless to what
And
they think,
Sharita
so
make
what?
money on her page.
She definitely
Yeah.
does.
Well, let me tell them all something. The people who are in these bushes and the ones that are bold enough to come in this
Right.
comment section, let me explain something to you all real quick. Let me take you back down memory lane because y'all so soon forget. When
Yeah, get
Unbrew
her,
T came
Missy.
out here, she came out with her lie that she knew for a fact that DJ over there was bisexual. Okay.
Yeah.
Now she's running around saying that she don't understand if somebody's talking about DJ being bisexual, then that's their business. No, bitch, you started it.
Yeah.
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 That's why they're running around talking about her being bisexual. There you go, throwing rocks and hiding your hands. Let's come
What?
on, back it up a little bit more. Did y'all
Yeah.
forget the ones that are
No,
over there
you
on?
don't
Get
start
started,
that.
y'all.
Y'all forget that over there on Sweet Pete T's Unbrewed T's page that y'all are all hooping and hollering and making such a fuss over her and her hooping and hollering loud ass mouth. That she was the one talking about y'all's so best friend Treese like a damn dog when she first came out here. I guess y'all didn't see the videos. But
They
y'all are Treese riders, but you over there riding with her, and she the same one that dogged the shit out of Treese on her videos
Mhm.
more than once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now let me talk to Lipstick while you over here listening too. Lipstick, you's a Treese rider. You would lick the shit out of Treese's ass if she told you to.
I'm sorry,
And
Miss.
here you go with Unbrewed Tea over on your platform, and she talked about your best friend so bad, but yet you riding so hard for her. You's fake and phony as hell.
Yep.
All of these people on that other side, I've never seen a bunch of fake and phony people in my life. They turned on each other. They over there attacking each other, doxing each other, pulling fight. They was together somewhere. They be fighting like animals. So it's nothing you can say to any of us. We are strong over here. We four of us are sitting on a platform together right now.
Exactly. Exactly.
Period.
And they
So
whole
don't nobody
comment.
want to hear nothing about y'all and y'all hypocritical asses over there. Y'all are
Exactly. And
fake and phony. Treese
yep.
riders,
Yep.
but
And
talking about Treese.
the one thing they got in common is hate.
Yeah. But then come over here and talk about us talking about Treese, but y'all was talking about Treese too, hypocrite. So how you gonna come attack us over here for talking about her when you wanted to talk about her too? But when you was talking about it, got you nowhere. So then you wanted to slide on over to the other side to see what that got you, and clearly Like my sis Fish just said over here, you ain't even got no monetization over there. So what did it do for you?
She's monetized, but her videos are not monetized
Well, yeah, because she's too busy over there carrying on that she don't even have the ads on it. So what's the point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go right to her video, you could just go right through the whole thing. It don't have not one ad on it. She's pitiful.
Yeah, but what
Yeah, like I've never seen, like I said, I normally mind my business. I swear I try to mind my business and stick to what I came here for. But this stuff with y'all three, I just don't understand where the attacking is coming from. Y'all are the targets, and I don't get it. Like I said, Ms. Ross came by herself and started her platform doing what she do. They started attacking her.
Yeah.
And then once Sharita came along, they started attacking her. Sharita didn't even come for that reason. Sharita came and made a page to voice her opinion on what happened to her.
Exactly.
And they started attacking her. Feast comes on here and do her commentary because she's a reaction channel, and they attack her.
I wasn't even do a doggone page, and Rise for months and other people for months was telling me to create my page.
Yeah.
And good thing you did.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, because I knew that you would be good, and I knew that you was funny. You're full of character, and I thought that I knew that you would add to this platform. So and that's exactly what you came and did.
Yes, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, we have beautiful. We've had beautiful moments lately on Sharita's platform, and I've been so delighted. And we go from talking about one thing to just uplifting one another. So it's just been amazing, and they can't stand to see it.
And another thing is, Sharita is the reason why a lot of these snakes came out the grass in real life. Because listen, after Sharita became monetized in a couple days, literally one day, I think
they went crazy.
The little man, hand man, he started reaching out to Miss Rise, trying to get up under her. And then here come this girl, this trifling girl, getting on Sharita panel. They just seen how fast, Miss Rise, her influence towards the supporters and stuff, and Sharita getting on her platform speaking, how fast her page grew. They was just coming out of everywhere because they just wanted to get them 1,000 subscribers as fast as Sharita did. I saw that.
Yeah.
But yet we're the ones chasing money. I'm not even monetized, so I clearly ain't chasing a thing.
Yeah. That's what they said. And I made that point because they was like, "Oh, she was chasing clout." Girl, if I was chasing clout, I would have been on somebody YouTube, baby. When I first came out, I clearly stayed on Rise Live forever before I even created my own page.
Right.
Hold on, let me see.
Sure did.
But they saw all that happen. They saw all that transpire. That's what made them snakes come out the grass. They is crazy.
That lipstick is over there. I'm telling you all. She's the biggest snake of them all, and she goes back and forth. She wasn't even, remember, she said she left from over here, and she was going over there to the talk radio, whatever the hell is over there. And here she come back because she stirs up mess, and then she runs off, and then she try to bring her little men over here, thinking they're gonna help her or whatever they supposed to do. Like she's falling out with everybody, just like Treese do. I don't even mean to bring up. I don't even mean to bring up Bronx. But she fell out with her too.
Your spirit makes her run. Just remember when she was on my panel, she could not take Miss Baby. She hurried up and got go.
Yeah.
Something about Miss D, and when Miss D name comes up, when her voice comes up, she flees. She cannot take Miss D at all.
Fact.
Yeah, she did that on Bronx channel too.
Yeah.
She said, I don't have to talk to you. I don't know who you are. I would never come on your panel. I said, honey, I don't need you to come on my panel. I'm not coming over there to bring you views. I said, go look at my views, honey. At that point in time when I was active on here, I was getting 10,000 plus views on my videos. They're still there.
Right.
What I need you on my platform for?
Right.
Child bad. Like she's always ran from me.
You, Miss D.
Huh?
I said she needs you, Miss D. She needs you.
Exactly. That's what I was telling her. I said, girl, if anything, you need me. You would want to grace my panel. Child bad.
Man,
these people are so delusional.
On YouTube one day, y'all, I ain't lying. I was scrolling on YouTube one day, y'all. She was live and had 11 damn people in the chat. I said, well, no wonder.
Wow.
Yes, y'all. She was talking. Yes, Diva. She was talking about bringing me views. I'm like, who you bringing? I got 10,000 over here on a video. You better come over here and get you something.
Right.
Y'all remember when I kept on saying Little 11? When I kept on saying Little 11, I was talking about her, Little 11.
Yeah, she do be having nobody on, and then the sad part about it, she be on there off the late night. She need to go get her something, a man and some business too, because she be up. When I get up in the morning and scroll through YouTube, I see her on there 3-4 hours ago. Mind you, it'd be like 7-8 o'clock in the morning. So that means you was up at 2-3-4 o'clock in the morning.
That's
doing
the
a live.
devil.
Exactly.
The devil.
Like, what is wrong?
The devil, honey.
The
Yeah.
devil. You right, Feast. That ain't nothing but the devil keeping her up at night.
But then,
Mhm.
okay, so what else was she saying over there? Oh, then they started talking about, then they try to blame, talking about some Miss Ross or whoever sending pizzas over there to Cece. And I'm saying to
I
myself,
would never. I would never.
but I'm saying to myself, did they forget that pizzas were sent to your house first? You was the first one that got the pizzas?
Oh,
Exactly.
listen, I'm not gonna throw nobody under the bus, but yes, I am. I clearly heard. I clearly heard one man Bob say on his live one day. He said, "You think you still getting them pizzas?" And he said something else. So I was like, "Well, damn, is you the pizza man?" But he damn sure said it on his live, y'all. I ain't lying. And if you
But
can correct me if I'm wrong, but I swear to God, that man said that.
whoever's sending them, we know it's not Miss Ross, because Miss Ross was the first one. Whoever started sending pizzas to did it to her first. She was the first ones to get the pizza and the phone calls. So why
If
do they
I'm
think she's doing it?
and
Like,
listen,
y'all want to pin everything on her because
mhm.
y'all hate her. And I'm gonna tell you why they hate her so much. Because she's the only one over here with the number of subscribers. She got the most subscribers over here.
Yeah, that's why they hate me. But
That's
guess
the only reason why they're after her. Because guess what? There is so many other channels on YouTube and Facebook who have been speaking on Tree since 2014, since she came out.
Miss
They
Ross
went
started
and
this.
attacked them.
Miss Ross started this whole sector, Miss D.
Exactly.
She literally
There's
started
so
the whole
many
sector.
people that has been doing this longer than Miss Ross. Why did y'all feel the need to come after her? Because guess what? She the only one on this side that got the numbers that she did.
Yep. And guess what? If
And
I'm
that's
pizza,
the most fucked up demonic ass shit I've ever seen, to come and
And
attack
because
somebody
she get
for
on
some
here and
numbers.
speak too much truth too. That's why.
yeah. But I'm gonna make y'all laugh. If I'm gonna order pizza, I'm gonna eat the pizza. I'm ordering pizza to my house. I don't like to go to the
Exactly.
pizza, y'all. I told y'all I love Italian food. So if I'm gonna take my time and order a pizza, it's gonna be for me.
Because I'm trying to figure out what is the point of the pizza. It ain't paid for. It's just gonna go there and they're gonna send it back. What is the point? That is
Yeah,
so childish.
It's
it's
so
a
ridiculous.
waste of time. Exactly.
But
Good
but I'm
pizza.
telling you, before I knew who Ross was, and I would not lie, y'all, I put this on my life. Treese told me, Treese was laughing. Treese said, I found out her address and my people sent pieces to her address.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I didn't even know who Ross was. And people was like, oh, Ross sent Sharita to Treese. Baby, I didn't even know who Rosalind was, baby.
exactly. I
And
knew Treese did that.
I was not even with Treese. Treese called my phone. I was laying in my bed and Treese called my phone. She said, girl, go look at this video. This lady is coming for me. I didn't even know who Roz was. And let me tell y'all what happened. The first time I even saw who Roz was when Chanel Coco went on her live, and Chanel Coco told me, I said, oh, this the damn lady that Treese told me that was, coming for her. And I watched a lot, Chanel Coco say, no, I'm gonna be on her live speaking tonight, Rita. Tune in. While she was on
Hmm.
Roz live, I was texting Chanel Coco, telling her, bring this up. Don't forget to say this. Don't forget to say that. I promise y'all.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you what the craziest thing to me is. People want to get on the bandwagon and want to be feeling so important so bad. I honestly don't believe the pizzas went to Cece's house. I may be wrong, but I
I
think she
think
just
No,
said that.
on
it went there
occasion.
because he
I think
made a
it,
mention of it.
I
They
think
went there.
it, yeah, I think it did
Oh,
on one occasion, but I don't think it was as much as the
she's
attention
making it
she was
out to
trying
be.
to pull. Just like she didn't get. I think that the phone calls had stopped, but she wanted to run and spin, to try to incite something towards me and
Right.
Hmm.
Sharita,
Hmm.
somebody to come after us because she has started lying at a point. when those phone calls had already came to an end.
But it's
I'm
somebody
assuming her.
right there. It's
Yeah,
somebody right
and
there
I said
under
Yeah,
it's
her.
I
somebody
mean,
right there in her audience. It was
exactly.
somebody right there. It wasn't me.
Yeah.
Like,
Just
why would
like,
I jeopardize myself for that? Like,
did y'all see? I see. I didn't come on to talk about it, but did y'all see when she got by somebody with the $25 cash app?
Yeah.
oh, did she? Somebody requested money from her?
No, she
No,
gave
she
somebody
said she
25.
was talking to the lady. It's the same lady that came over on. Oh, whose page was it? Let me think.
I forgot, but let me tell you, what was that damn lady
They
name? But
dismissed her. What the lady did was the lady called Shonda. Shonda called Cece on three-way and had the lady talk to her, telling the lady was saying that she was a worker for YouTube
You
and she could get her
should.
some help.
Yeah.
And then she said she got on there asking her for money and she sent her $25. And then the lady, I guess she figured out the lady was false, fake, whoever. But the lady has been around before and I can't remember for the life of me. It'll come to me. Whose panel she also, Renee Reacts.
Yeah.
She did the same thing on Renee Reacts, and Renee called her out to be a scammer, and she went over there and got Cece's ass. That's what she get though.
yes, her name was something Burton or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, I can't call the first name, but I'm gonna tell you why I said that. I brought that up to say the
Tammy
lady has
Burton.
a son, and the son was the one that was calling Cece's house, and ain't nobody gonna tell me no difference. That lady has scammed her for that money, had her son calling Cece's house. Trust and believe me, when Cece was over there trying to blame it on John, Miss Ross Peoples, on her son and or whoever in Miss Ross'
She
house. She
said
was
it
trying
was
to
my
blame it on them.
kids, and my kids was at damn
And then
practice.
and I was about to say, and then she started saying, "Oh, it ain't John and them." Now she was saying it's Sharita's kids. No, it wasn't. It was that lady's son the whole time. I can promise you that. They was out to get her, and they got her for that $25. And if she had continued on, they would have got her for much more than that.
And guess what?
$25. That's crazy.
And
They
guess
told
what,
yeah,
Miss
talking about
B?
she said she needed gas money. She said she needed this, that, and other. But first of all, I'm trying to figure out why Shonda having no thoughts at all even called you on three-way without asking you. I feel like that was a setup. Why would you call somebody on three-way with somebody else on the phone that they don't know nothing about? And you didn't even question that lady to know that you's a fool your damn self to know that woman don't work for YouTube. So what
Well,
was
Miss
that?
B, they don't know right from wrong. They
Oh
don't
well,
know.
they are lost in the sauce, and they gonna have it fucked up out here in this world. The way this world is, that they can't tell the
mm,
real from fake to a certain
Right.
extent. Now, honey, you gonna have it bad
And
Right.
discernment,
guess
because
what?
that would have been a red
discernment.
flag in my mind. I don't trust no way. That would have been an
Right.
automatic red flag for me to be somebody calling me saying, "Oh, I work for YouTube. Call the lady on three-way for me." What?
That's crazy. No discernment. But when you're doing all that evil, you fall in traps yourself. This is why
But
women
they
Yeah.
were so pressed at thinking that somebody was gonna help them to take y'all's page down that they was gonna believe anybody that called over there.
Yeah, that's what she
yeah.
said.
And guess what, Miss D? Do y'all know this lady?
Tam Tam,
She
there it goes. Thank you, darling. Who said that in the chat? Somebody said her name was Tam Tam. Miss Terry, yes, Tam Tam Burton. Tammy
Yeah.
Burton.
yes.
Yep.
And
Yep.
guess what?
She got
Don't you
her.
know that lady was the one that was calling, playing on her phone? Miss Cece said that one day she got up and she seen that Tam Tam call her in the
Mm-hmm.
middle of
Mm-hmm.
the night at 3 o'clock in the morning. She said she pushed a redial or something. You know how on them landlines. She called the phone number back, and guess what? Tam Tam had called from a totally different number and answered the phone. And Miss Cece, Big Cece said she knew her voice and was like, this Tam Tam, yeah. She said, you called me from this number. And that's how she found out she was one of the ones that was
Mm-hmm.
playing on her god dog on me
And
phone.
I'm telling you, that's why I say it was her son, because she said that Tam Tam had a son in the background that was going to work or something. She was packing his lunch. That's why I said she had him calling CC house. Trust me. They was
Wow.
out to get her. They wasn't trying to help her. They was about to get her.
Yeah.
And
But
then
yeah, she
somebody
kept
said they
blaming y'all
believe
for it.
Shonda was
Kept
being
blaming y'all and y'all's kids for it. And I kept saying to myself, if she don't shut the hell up, because she know damn well these people ain't playing on her phone. It was her own people in her own chat, like we said
Yep.
it was.
Yep.
But that's what I say about these people. Y'all got the audacity. All y'all want to do is keep Ross, Sharita, naming your mouth. They do everything. Ain't nobody else doing nothing to y'all but them. Come on now. Let's be for real. You can't make that make sense to me. And then she
somebody
goes
said
on.
earlier,
Okay, what
why
else was she saying?
not disrespecting the older woman? First of all, she's not she's not the typical older woman. She did
At
Who
all.
said that? Somebody in
she a
this chat?
devil. No, nobody said in the chat. I'm just saying that was
Oh,
on somebody else live. Why she disrespecting the elderly? She don't have no. Yo, I have plenty of respect. I sure do. But I don't respect her because she ain't normal.
exactly. Like I
Um,
said, I said that when I first came on. You got to still give something for somebody to respect. I don't care how old you are. I'm the first one to not disrespect my elders because I was taught better than that. But I don't know if you would call this an elder or not because she ain't that much older than my mama. You know what I'm saying? My
Mama,
mama's 62.
listen.
She
My mama born in 58. I forgot how old my mama, but let me tell y'all something. I don't understand. She talking about she too old to be getting some. She too old to be having somebody sleep in the bed with her.
child,
Bitch, how long you been sleeping by yourself, little nasty? Because baby, no, my stepdad and my mama still sleep together, little ugly.
that's what mine too. That's what I'm saying. I didn't understand. My mom's 62. You ain't that far from her. You know what I'm saying? And my mom is very active, still up doing whatever. She don't even look 62, ain't acting nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Still out here, I'm sure getting her groove on. You know what I'm saying? But for you to sit up there and try to justify why Robert ain't in that bed with you, Robert ain't in that bed with you because Robert ain't never been in that bed with you because Robert ain't never had a thing for you. That was an arranged marriage.
Yeah, that's what it was. And Robin accidentally slipped up and gave her ass a baby. You was supposed to be, matter of fact, you was supposed to be in the hit it and quit it. He took your ass home from the church and accidentally put you in the back of that damn van and was something and accidentally got you pregnant and
oh
got
my
you
God.
and
Serena.
Boston.
Not from the church, though.
Serena's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Girl
I'm-
from the church.
Not
Yeah.
from the church. That's
Baby,
what
she
I'm
got
saying.
pregnant. I believe she got pregnant with her daughter in the church van, and that's my opinion.
Oh my God.
They didn't even have the decency to take her to the. That's why he bought her a trailer. He won't go buy nothing else after he then got it in the back of the bus. He figured the next best thing was the trailer.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep her on a set of wheels.
For
Right? Like,
real.
I mean, I hate to have to do this because I tried not to, but I'm telling you, I have never seen somebody go so hard. I mean, I got up this morning and I looked on YouTube while I was getting ready, and the first thing I seen was her. She was on live at 3 o'clock. I think it was 3 o'clock if I think back, because this was like 8, 7 when I seen it, and she had been on there. She looked like she ain't had sleep in days. I'm like, damn, she must have jumped up out that bed to get over there on that computer to see if she was missing something at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's
Yeah,
becoming an obsession with her. She can't even help
it
herself
is.
anymore.
She
And
can't.
sitting there just
It is a
screaming the
bad
word B.
obsession.
And it's very bad for your heart to not get rest. So I hope that lady gets some rest. You can't be playing like that. The body
That's what I'm
needs
saying. Like
downtime.
it's getting out of control. Like, okay, let me say this, and Lord forgive me, but I'm gonna say it. Now we all know she normally come on here and she thinks she's dressed to the T, swirling around in the flow. Let me show y'all what my outfit of the day. Honey, she ain't had an outfit of the day on in days because she ain't even bathed and washed her ass, too busy on YouTube. She said it this
Uh-huh.
evening. This came out her own mouth. She said, well, let me get on off of here. I've been on here 3 times a day. Let me go on and get in my jacuzzi. She was sitting up there in a nightgown and a bonnet at 7, 8 o'clock this evening.
Exactly.
She's normally the first one to get up there and put on her put herself together. But that's how you know it's becoming a session with her. That it's only
Yeah.
going to get worse because she's
Yeah.
too far gone in it now.
And
Yeah.
that's why Robert stay gone.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she's
That
too
man
far
can't
gone
even rest. He
to the
gotta
point
go
you're not
down to
even
his
twirling
mama
around in the
house.
flow no more with your kitten heels on and your 1960s dresses twirling around up in there. Yeah, Miss
And she was
Michelle, say it
like,
again. She's been looking bad. She looks tired.
yeah, she better get some rest. She say, let Robert rest. We wanna see you rest.
Yeah, you get some rest and get off Roz and Sharita. Let them rest.
Yeah,
But you know what?
yeah,
Let me tell y'all
exactly.
something. Let me tell y'all something. She ain't getting no sleep. She ain't gonna get no sleep for a whole week. You know why? Because that's what Robert got a house guest in her damn house. And baby, she been walking the floor, keeping up all kind of record. She ready for the company to go. She probably in there peeping in that damn man room trying to figure out what Robert family member working with.
You know what? I think honestly, the way she was talking about him, I think that's Robert's brother. Because she was saying y'all mama, she caught herself. She was saying y'all mama lived 30 minutes down the road. I think that's his brother who's in there.
Well, I'll be James Brown.
Or she don't like that
She like
brother.
he should have went and stayed at the mama house. What did he come up in here for? Because he wanted to see his brother. I'm sure he didn't come for you. But did y'all
And
hear her in there talking about something? She better not leave him here. I ain't babysitting nothing. Oh, I thought you babysit and loved your grandkids and did all kinds of stuff for them. Oh, you're not babysitting because you're too busy thinking if you go stop and babysit, you don't want your grandson to hear you hooping and hollering and cussing and carrying on. You too busy thinking you're going to miss something. So now you don't even want to babysit. It has
Wow.
become an obsession with her.
Wow. This do not come before my grandbabies, honey. When I got them, I am
It
in
came
my
before her.
hay.
She said she was hollering for that. She better not left him in here. I ain't babysitting.
Wow. That's
I mean, she's becoming more and more ornery by the day. Like I said, she needs to go give it a rest for a minute because it's an obsession with her. I don't know if it's the
She's
money
a really
or the
evil,
friends.
black, dark woman, though. Like, I think
Yeah.
she's that in real life, for real, for real. That's why, her family don't come over. She's in that little stale trailer. She just she has a real miserable, bitter life. And it only transpires into that type of life when you have did people so wrong. You have burnt so many bridges. You have went over the cliff where nobody even wants to hear your voice. They won't even call you on your birthday and say happy birthday. Your own sisters, you got 6 sisters, and nobody called you and even said happy birthday. So at the end of the day, or 3 sisters, I think, but at the end of the day, her life right now it's already made because of her.
Yeah.
She's a
And I'm gonna
miserable
tell you, like
old
she keeps
lady.
saying, she tells the truth though. She said, I'm stuck in my ways and I feel like y'all is getting worse the older I get. Well, honey, that's not a good thing. Because if nobody, that's why you're miserable. You came on here and you told us out your own mouth that you're lonely. You're a lonely housewife. You're bored. You don't have no friends. Your family don't fool with you. That's where we got that from. So anything we say over here, we're not making it up on you. And that's what I want them
Robert ain't
fools to
never there.
understand. That we're not
Robert
making this
always
stuff
at
up
his
on her.
mama house.
And let me tell you something, is what she said today. I don't know if y'all caught it, but I caught it. In my opinion, she let us know she was a whore. She said today, the men around this town know about me. Y'all better ask them.
You notice she never say, y'all ask my husband. It's always ask some other man. But I'm gonna tell you why that
y'all
is.
think I can't get none. She said, y'all think I can't get none. Y'all better ask the men around my town.
She was probably
let
a
me tell
little
you why.
fat back in her days, but right now she just want people to think that she's still that she's still out there loose as a goose like a young lady. She try to keep up with Miss Rise. Like that's her
she got
main
a real
thing.
obsession with me.
Because if you think about it, she says she don't drive. Robert takes her everywhere she goes. So she's not sneaking nowhere. And Robert gets up and go every day up out that house because he don't deal with her. But I'm gonna tell you what the crazy part about it is. If y'all pay attention to her, you have to really pay attention to her. She said it in so many words that Robert was only giving her money in that bank account and he was out there hoeing around. She said she didn't care how many women he was out there sleeping with as long as that check was in that bank account come Friday.
And
so they've never had that type of relationship, and that's why it's so easy to be disattached right now in the same household.
Yeah, that's why they don't even sleep in the same bed. That's crazy.
Yeah. At 60-some years old, I've heard of older people not sleeping in the same bed, especially when they get sick and they have to be in the hospital beds or whatever at home. I get that. I understand that. But at 60 years old, that's my mama's age. She's still vibrant and active. I don't understand that.
Yeah, I think one of Robert's girlfriends reminds her of me. I really think that she got, because I'm like, the hate is so real. My grandmother was so loving and so, nurturing. I just don't get that from her. And the only reason why I think that she's so stuck on me is because I remind her of a part of her life with Robert that was very
I think
hurtful.
you remind her, honestly,
like,
it might be Robert, but I honestly believe it's her sister. And I think it's the older sister.
Okay. It's somebody that she despised. And this is why
the sister that she can't stand, the one that's in control, and the one that's in control of that mother and everything. I'm telling you, that older sister got her hands in every pot around there, because if you heard her say, my sister run everything, them little ones follow behind her. If she don't talk to me, they don't talk to her. And she thinks that about you because she thinks that you run us and tell us what to do. If you notice, she's always saying, exactly, you don't. We're all grown. But like she said all the time, y'all run over there. Like she was saying, Oh, child, she just said it today about DJ. Now DJ over there kissing Ross ass. I can't
and I'm
believe
like,
it.
we just mutually look.
Hmm,
My adult children, I don't even try to control them. I give
exactly.
advice and I keep it moving. The only control I have is over self.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I honestly believe that you remind her of that older sister
It
because she
is.
it's too
Miss
many
B.
similarities for me. When she told the story about the
She
older
said
sister,
it.
and when she talks about you.
She said it's the oldest sister that rise around her up. And let me tell you why I know
Oh,
it's
see,
true.
yep, there you go.
Because that oldest sister is dark skinned, just like like Rise color. Rise ain't dark. But what I'm saying
Your
is she
caramel.
Rise
Yeah.
color. You dark compared to her. And so she don't like that oldest sister, and that's why. Because Rise is her oldest sister. Because she said Rise
I
like
believe
to
it.
be in control, like the oldest sister she got.
She can't stand it. And I'm like, because I got a whole thing for her too. Like you just, I mean, it's every little thing. Every little thing. Let's start on her because I didn't lost track. Let's start on her. Now, okay, let's start off first her talking about Day Day being 25 in college. CC, you said that you was married and moved in your trailer by the time you was 20. So we clearly know you didn't go to nobody's college. But what does it matter what age you go as long as you going? Can you congratulate her for going? I don't care if she was 35. Like y'all forgot she had a tragedy in her family that stopped her from going for a minute. Like they
And
just
COVID the
it
year
don't
before.
make sense. They come and pick about every little thing about Miss
But
Laws and her kids. Every
but
goddamn thing.
what old lady sit there and talk about a young black woman at 25 years old out there reaching for her career? What old
Exactly.
black lady sit there and talk about a young 31-year-old woman, 31 now,
A
with a
whole lawyer.
child with a lawyer degree behind her name? Who does that? You know, you're supposed to applaud when applause is
That's what I said.
supposed to be
What
given.
happened to the grandmas
Right.
taking the younger generation underneath their wing and giving them advice? Now, my grandmother,
Right.
before she
I've
passed
never
away, was
seen
that one.
nothing so
She didn't care
demonic.
whose child you was. She was gonna snatch you up and tell you about yourself if you wasn't
Right.
in the right order. Trust me. I've never seen somebody act like this at this age. That's why I say I can't give her a pass. Because if you
Right.
can say all this foolishness out your mouth, you know exactly it's nothing wrong with you. You know exactly what you're saying. There is no pass for you. I don't care
And
what
then
age you
sit
are, because I
there
would tell my mother the same thing if she was out here in these streets acting like this.
and
Exactly.
then sit there, yeah, and sit there and talk about Sharita's boys. What? Who does that? Young black men out there
Doing the
playing
damn
sports,
thing.
getting scholarships, going to college, ain't in the street, ain't selling drugs, ain't going to jail. I mean, like, man, get on somewhere. How can somebody take you serious?
But
Like,
they talk
where's
about
the
some,
wisdom?
oh, y'all never have nothing nice to say. She don't never have nothing nice to say either.
And she doesn't. She
Let me go
doesn't.
on to the next thing
Ever.
she said. Then she talking about something. Oh, Ross over there talking about all her kids are successful.
They
Uh, uh, uh.
are in their own
Yeah,
little way.
yeah.
I don't have to
But
break
listen to
it
her. Listen
down.
at her though. This is the whole point that she tried to make after the fact. Oh, they are successful. They all work. They
Yep.
all are
They
doing
work.
something with
They're not
themselves,
drug
whether they
dealers. They're
working
not
in
hurting
college, whatever
anybody.
they're doing, they was all doing something with themselves. That
Exactly.
is
And that's what I
successful.
consider successful. See, her success may not look like mine. You don't have to be a lawyer to be
Uh,
successful. I think
Miss
they
B
A
may have
block
job
money
is a
block
well
the life
job
of
that's
Patricia
giving a
Stephens.
paycheck so
Yep.
you can
Miss
live and survive.
B. Block
Exactly.
block the life of Patricia Stevens. She's a demon. She come from
Hold
over
on.
there with Fifi, and she always pouring out hateful things toward me, Ross, and Fee.
But
Block
why
her.
would she say that about fees? What? See, this is the shit I'm talking about
What
right
did
here.
she
These are
No,
the
say?
she kept
devils.
talking to stay prayed
She
up.
said, Feast, you know you don't have room to talk about anyone. You need to stay prayed up. Well, sweetheart, all of us need to
And
stay
I
All of
prayed
us
do.
up. Whether
do.
we have a
All of us
condition
And
or
do.
I
whatever
do.
you're trying to insinuate,
And I
everybody need a
do.
little prayer. So instead of you coming over here trying to criticize her, you need to go pray for her. Have a good night.
Please don't pray
Exactly.
for me. Please
Right,
don't. I
right.
pray.
Don't even some
Shit.
all
Don't pray
prayers
for
ain't
me.
good prayers,
Yeah, because
honey.
they might
Say
pray
that.
against you. You right. But
Exactly.
I'm just
Because
saying,
people,
like,
Just
let me say
gone
something real
somewhere.
quick, you guys.
but
People think when you have an illness that you are doom and gloom. You can walk out your door tomorrow and a tree can fall on you and take your life. I
But
don't. It's no
let's
time
be
for that.
realistic right here, right now. Yes, she has a condition, okay, and she's dealing with that. My grandmother had it, my
Exactly.
uncle had it, a lot of families have it. A lot of people have that situation. My
Yes.
mother-in-law had it. Everything. Like,
Yes.
come on. But for them to come over here trying to say something to Fee about it when the person that y'all over there support has the same situation. So if you're wishing downfall on Fee, you're wishing downfall on Shonda because she's in the same situation. Like, come on.
Exactly. And how
Let's
rude
please
and
be
how
for
stupid.
real here now.
Exactly. Exactamendo. And like I said, none of us know our time, with sickness or without. It doesn't
We
matter.
don't know. Any of us could wake up tomorrow and get that. It is so predominant in the Black community. Like,
Because of our
how
diet. You are so
dare
right.
you?
Yeah.
A Black woman coming over here, Feast ain't said a damn thing to this woman. Don't even know her, and she's not even saying anything out the way. Why would you come at her like that?
Miss D,
Hey,
I don't pay them no attention.
no, we know you don't, sis, but we got you, baby.
But
Because
You
I
better
mean,
know
we
it.
all up here talking. What made her possessed her to say that about her?
evil. That
Jim.
type of
Yeah.
stuff only come from evil people.
Yeah.
I would not
Yeah.
let nothing
Evil.
like that roll off my tongue. I know
Oh
better.
God, me either. Because you could be wishing that on yourself.
Or even not that. You can
Are you
you can go to
crazy?
sleep and not wake up. Like my
Yes,
grandmother
ma'am.
passed away in her sleep.
You don't have to
Her
have a
Yeah.
sleep.
condition. When it's your time, it's your time.
Say it
Exactly.
again.
That's right.
Exactly.
Because I had a friend that I spoke to today, you guys,
How
and
dare?
I told
Oh,
her my daddy was on dialysis. But let me tell y'all something. My friend that I spoke to today, her mother was on dialysis fee for 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I
I
have
know
an
listen,
so
uncle
many
right
people.
listen
now.
to Miss
I have an
Kiwana,
uncle
y'all.
right now that's on dialysis, and he's been on dialysis for 27 years. So when I say I'm prayed up and I handle my health, and I'm 100% satisfied with what's going on in my journey, then
Yeah.
nothing that these people can ever say that can affect me on a daily basis.
You
Like,
better
That's right,
know
period.
sir.
Miss
That's
Sanders
right.
just said Miss Sanders just said, "Well, I have to have a heart transplant, but I will still knuck with the enemy when they want a buck."
it.
Period.
See,
Exactly.
I mean, what they trying to feel like? I don't give a dog on what you got going on. You can't tell her how to speak. You can't tell her how to react. You can't
Miss
tell her.
Sanders, we're also going to
What
keep you
is
in our
y'all
prayers,
talking
sweetie. Thanks for putting that information out there.
Yes.
We will keep you in our prayers.
Definitely will.
That just okay. We're gonna get back on track because I mean, just I don't care what people say either, but the fact that you pointed her out and said that about her when she
Pure
ain't talking
evil.
to you or about you, ain't said nothing wrong up
Don't
here.
even know you. Who are
Like,
you?
how dare you just come there and say that? But we were so
Pure
wrong.
evil.
Sharita was so wrong when she said that about Shonda.
Yeah. Pure evil.
These
Exactly.
people are
Like,
ridiculous.
what? Okay, we
They
moving on anyway. CC is back on the chopping block. Y'all ain't gonna stop us from talking about it.
they do.
The
That's why
next
they
thing
come
she
in here with
said.
all that hate to try to throw us
Let's
off
talk
our
about the
track.
next thing she said. She was talking about Miss Ross' credit. Talking about Miss Ross ain't got no good credit. First of all, how do you know that?
I got okay credit. Being a single mom, I'm surviving.
But the funny thing about it is it doesn't matter one way or the other. What does it matter? I'm trying to figure out what does this stuff matter. But she went on to say about the credit, it's talking about you couldn't buy a house because you ain't got no credit.
I've
Well, I
never
said,
tried. I've never
well, let me
tried.
tell you, about her. She tried and she couldn't evidently. So how good was you and Robert's credit? Because y'all had to buy a trailer
And
and
it could
couldn't
Right,
be
buy
for
a
them.
house.
right.
So,
Let it be to a me
like I
or
said, I hate
somebody
to point
else.
that out because I'm sure there's other people living in trailers too. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying
Mm,
to say is if you ain't in no better situation than the next, don't talk about it.
be
No, Miss D,
quiet.
tell her she was not worthy of a house. Robert threw her in a trailer and said, "This what it's gonna be for you. Add another trailer to it. Like that's it and that's all. I'm not doing nothing else for you."
And guess
That
what?
that's
I
what
That's
she
what I'm
guarantee you, he
saying.
deserved.
bought another. I
She,
guarantee you, y'all. Back in the day, when them days coming up, he probably was taking care of a whole another house. Do you
Family.
understand?
you
Mhm.
heard her
Yeah,
say she got his paycheck from the first job, the main job, and she told him whatever he got from the other job, he could go spend it on them hoes in the street. She said
wow,
it.
wow. And you think her
Yeah.
life hasn't been miserable?
No,
She
But
it's
I'm
been
been
on
trying to figure out
miserable
how
disability
much
after
did
since.
you
her
really have?
actions.
You act like you was living. That's why I said if you're not living in a mansion or nothing, you can't talk about Miss Ross renting her house, Sharita living in a barn if that's where she living, nothing else. You can't talk about it because you ain't in a
No,
mansion on top of the hill nowhere. And you talk
Them
exactly.
be
about
the
something.
ones.
Oh, he did this, that, and other, but you were miserable. He paid the bills, yes, because he had no choice. He had 2 kids there. But did he really pay the bills? Or what did he really do? Because you claim he was out there hoeing around. That's why you're so miserable now. That's why you try to bring light to every situation, talking about somebody else's household and they man.
Exactly.
That's
And
why
then
I
you
believe
always
he got
inviting
fed
somebody.
somewhere else.
And like I said, she done got to the point now that she's starting to have an obsession with women or something because she's always inviting somebody to that old big pissy pussy. And I'm about sick of that.
Yeah.
Like,
Ew,
nobody want to hear that.
right.
Yeah.
She sure do. And she said she'll take somebody, man. I'm like, girl,
Who
please.
man?
Girl, I don't
Robert don't even
know.
want you. Who wants you?
Exactly. I'm like, any guys that I'm around, they probably carry your groceries, carry
I
stuff
told
for
my
you,
dude,
but they
Yeah, out
not
of
gonna come
I
and
respect.
told my
sleep
dude
with
what she
you.
said. I let him hear it. He told my shit, and I told my bonus boys was over here. I said I need y'all to look at some. I said this lady said I look like a butch, and she can take y'all daddy from me. Man, they say, ooh, they say, ooh, she's scaring me. Get her out my face. They said, I swear to God, y'all, they 30 years old, one 30 and one like 31. They said,
You do look like something that glow in the dark on Halloween.
they
She
say this
do.
lady is
But that's what
scaring
I'm
me.
saying.
I'm
Like,
not lying.
but the audacity of you to think that you got it going on and nobody else got it going on. Why do you think you're like that? Your own husband didn't even want to be there with you. That's what I'm saying. And I'm
Exactly.
not even trying to be funny. You said it out your own mouth. I'm not saying nothing that you didn't say, Cece. You said that.
Exactly.
And then you out here talking about Miss Ross was in high school humping on all these men, but you soon
I
forget that
definitely
Robert was
was
out here
not.
humping on, but Robert was out here humping on all them women. So what difference
Exactly.
do it make?
Exactly. I lost my virginity at 17. I got pregnant at 18. And I got pregnant at the end of my 17th year. And then I had my daughter April of my 18th birthday. I turned 18. I had my Janae. I turned around, me and her father, we had a second baby, which was little Myron. But I was in my own apartment out of respect for my grandparents' household. But I still graduated. My daughter was 2 months old at my high school graduation. And it was amazing. Like, I did everything I was supposed to do. Then I joined the union and became a bus driver to provide for my family because I did not want to get on welfare because that wasn't the life that I was accustomed to. I did utilize the child care help and food stamps at one point in my life when my babies were small. But once I got self sufficient, I stayed on my first job for 11 years, made
Mm-hmm.
$27 an hour, paid my rent. Big Myron has always been financially available for me and his children, to this day. Now his grandchildren, so they have the story all twisted. They just can't believe that I had a beautiful life. And I'm
She
so
heard this
thankful for
story
my
before.
grandparents.
She don't want to
Yeah.
believe it because it ain't her story. That's the
Yeah.
Yeah.
problem.
It's
If it was her
yeah,
story, it would be a different story. But it ain't hers, so
exactly.
she can't stand it.
He
And
Yeah.
that's
jealous.
where her
Yeah.
problem is. She didn't have that growing up. She can't stand for you to tell people that you had a good life. She wants to make it out
Yeah.
that you didn't. Because
Yeah.
yesterday or whenever it was, she was talking
She
about
said
something.
I lived in a
Ross was
project.
over there sleeping with her mama's pimp. I said, now who
Oh,
said some
my
shit
mama
like
had
that?
an addiction. She wasn't a prostitute. She had an
But see, that's
addiction.
what I'm saying.
And I
That's the
never,
Dang, she
narrative she was
said
spinning
that?
yesterday.
yeah,
Wow.
and it's so funny because I never felt the wrath of my mother addiction because I was the first grandchild. I
She
have an
knows that
uncle.
too.
I have an uncle 4 months younger than me. My grandmother was still bearing children. She had all the energy in the world to be an amazing grandmother to me. The same way I am with Kylie and the other children. But Kylie came first. So she was that baby that just stayed on this pedestal. I was that baby as well. Like
Hmm.
I have an uncle 4 months younger than me, and we used to challenge each other to who foot was the biggest. Like we compared everything because we had this little competition thing because we were so close in age, but we love each other to death now. Like we were the same age for 4 months. I'm February, he's June. Like we have birthday parties and celebrations and camping trips all together. My grandparents were amazing to me. The only reason why I knew my mother had an addiction when I turned about 11 is because my grandmother sat me down and talked about it, and my mother's appearance changed. So I had a lot of questions. And the way that my grandmother explained her addiction, she said it was a sickness and an illness. And do not be upset with your mother because it's a sickness, right? So I always growing up having a lot of love for my mom because my grandmother made it that way, no matter what, right? So it's crazy. When I turned 13, I came home. I had a brand new telephone that rung multiple colors. It was clear. It turned colors. I got treated
I
to
had that phone
everything.
too.
Like I got treated to nice things my whole life. I never lived. She said I lived in a project. I didn't, but a couple of my aunties did, and we used to hang out at 15 and 16, and it used to be fun hanging out in the projects. But I would go over the hill back to the suburbs when I was ready to go to bed. Like, are you silly? Are you dumb? Like, this lady don't know me,
She
and you
knows
don't
all this
believe that.
about you because she's
Yeah,
like a stalker on your page.
yeah,
She
she
knows
do.
everything about you and she hates it. I mean, you
Hmm.
could say it 1,000 times, Miss Ross,
Hmm.
and she gonna
Yeah.
She done
continue to
heard
get
that
on
story
here.
a
I
thousand
can't
times.
believe she said that. I cannot believe she said something about a mother's pimp. She's a hot mess.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
She's
not
I
a
mad
see
hot
at
you,
mess.
her. My mother
But
divas.
never
I
had
see.
any
Hold
more
on, y'all.
children after me. My
She
okay.
father
was.
Divas, I
has
see who
children.
y'all talking about, but I'm not for sure if she's saying this to be hateful or she's
Can
being
you read the
funny.
comment? I can't see her, so that means that I
I
blocked
see it.
her.
It says, and Ross stop spending the sister circle money and send some to Miss Pink Piggy.
She being funny.
Listen,
So block
they have to wait till November so we can show up and show
But
out.
I'm
And
like,
I
I
just
is
paid.
she
cannot
being
wait.
funny
I
over
Ooh,
just
here
they
to
gonna
paid.
be
us?
looking so
Miss B.
stupid.
She being funny because I have her blocked and I can't see her name.
Okay, because I was about to say she was being funny calling her Pink Piggy. That's why I didn't think nothing of it.
She probably blocked
Listen,
me
I
and
just
Sharita
paid.
because I can't see her either.
I just paid my
All right,
girlfriend.
well, she's blocked here.
I just paid my girlfriend because she's home and I needed assistance with the names. So what I did is gave her $75 just for her time to write down the names and let's keep up with all the transactions so that when I come and verify everybody on the list that contribute that I'm accurate, right? Like these people don't know. I just said hold on, let's get to November and then we'll see because I have no reason. I make good money just YouTube alone, you guys. I
Hmm.
get I get a check every week from my job, like every week, faithfully, right? And what else I got coming in? YouTube, I mean Facebook, YouTube, a lot of different things. And then I got people around me that love me that I have children and grandchildren with. They don't have a problem going in their pocket because I don't ask often. So when I come, they know, oh, let me give her this $1,000 because she doesn't ask for much. I don't.
But
You know, and I'm
nobody is in the sister circle. I'm assuming asking about
no,
anything.
just
So why
her.
are these outside people so concerned?
But I
My
knew
Because
when
yes,
Miss
it was
Rice, I
mine.
I knew when Miss Rice started this whole Christmas thing. I knew that this narrative was finna get out there. So none of this surprises me. But I
Hmm.
cannot wait until November, and she just put a boom on YouTube.
Yes,
Everybody is gonna be quiet. They what could they possibly say? Oh,
nothing.
she went and robbed the bank to get the money back after she spent it. Like, what are y'all gonna possibly say? Because the
Exactly,
dues are being
exactly.
paid.
And
We are
we have
all
almost
supporting the funds, and it's gonna be done. Period.
listen, we have almost $8,000 in that savings account. Eight, almost eight, and we will probably get close to 10 because it's not everybody. They're thinking everybody in the sister circle is participating.
They not
So it's
thinking anything. They just talking. They don't. They
yeah.
could care less. They know right from wrong. They
Mhm.
don't. They're not thinking anything. They're just
And it
talking to
wasn't
have
yeah.
something to talk about.
And it wasn't mandatory for everybody to participate. I said whoever wants to contribute so we can give money away at Christmas, let's do it. Who don't is fine. I kind of played back and forth because I wanted to kind of weed out people. So I was like, okay, well, everybody, nobody, the people that don't participate, I'm gonna delete you. But then I said that's not fair because I understand that everybody don't have extra, right?
Yeah,
So
you
I
sure
just said
did.
I didn't make I went back and forth with it because I wanted to try to get it as fair as possible because I'm always gonna start off fair and considerate of others. This is how I was raised. So I left
We have
everybody there and I said I'm just gonna keep track of who contributed, and those are the people that's gonna be entered into the drawing. It's
we
not
have a
gonna be
Miss Ashley in the comments. She want to know where can she donate.
well, if you're not in the sister circle, then don't you I don't know how that's gonna work because I
Oh,
have
I
to
don't
have
know if she's in there. Her name is Ashley. Actually,
Yeah, well, I don't know if she's not, and this is for the sister circle only. Like, unless
Yeah.
you want to contribute to a family and just put the funds in there. Because I'm gonna tell you guys, I got like about 11 people that's on the list that's already been paid for. Like Miss Alabama, she donated. She's not a part, but she just wanted to donate to have the money there to give. So I added people, mainly the older ones that's wrote me and said, "Hey, I'm on a fixed income. I can't contribute." I put their name on the list anyway. Takesha, something happened where she got deleted and she wrote me and we had a conversation. I sent her money back. She had contributed $20. I gave her money back, but I said I'm still going to add her because I don't understand why she was, taken out the circle. Like, I didn't know what that was about. I couldn't recall, right? So that's just how fair I am. It's 11 people that haven't contributed, but they're on the list just because I know their situation and people have paid on their behalf. Like, come on
Right.
now. Like, they just have to wait till we get there.
Miss
Mhm.
Keita, I see your comment. I really thought she was being, you know how when we be saying stuff that other people say trying to be funny and we use it, I thought she was on this side and she was being funny telling Miss Ross to stop spending the money because she called her a pink piggy. Now, if she
Oh,
was on that side, I don't think she would be calling her a name. That's why I
exactly.
was saying, was she being funny?
Oh, okay.
Y'all
Right.
get what I was saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
understood what you were saying, but I knew for a fact she was being
Yeah,
funny
see, I didn't
because
know because I'm like, okay, wait a minute. I read it 3 times over my head. I'm like, she's calling her a pink pig. So is she being funny because they be saying stop spending the
These
sister
people
circle
are
money?
weird.
That's what I
Only
was
the
getting
They're
at.
devil
very
is
hateful. They're very
confusing like
hateful and
that.
jealous
Yeah.
hearted. And
And
it's
they are
not a
confusing like
it's
the
not a good
devil.
attribute to have. Hateful and jealous is very ugly characteristic that need
Yes.
to stop.
Yeah, I
They
didn't
need
know
And
who
to
she was.
stop.
So I was
greed.
sitting here and I kept reading it. I said, okay, is she being funny? She being smart? I said, she's calling her a pig, so she can't be on her side. Like, I didn't get it.
but
Mm.
I didn't even see the reason why I knew it was somebody with
Yeah, when
ill
you said you
intent
didn't
was
see
I
her, I
couldn't
said, okay,
see
yeah,
the
she has
name.
y'all blocked. Well, let me get her out of here
Yeah.
then. Because at first I really was on the fence. I'm like, now whose side is she on if she's calling her a pig?
Right.
These people are demonic.
They are. They really are. And let me say this loud and clear.
Mm-hmm.
This lady wants to say, "Oh, she's over there taking care of a man." My standards are so high that I am rekindling something with somebody I've been around 30 years, and he still haven't made it through my door because it's different things that I need to him to do naturally, not because I told him to do it. And you think I'm gonna take care of an adult man? I'm not even taking care of my adult son. He has to go to work. He has to find a way. He has to get his gas. I will treat him to things, but I wouldn't even take care of him because I'm not going to cripple my child to be codependent on anybody but himself. So, me taking care of a man for a relationship, you got to be kidding. You
They
have to
know that. They just,
be
soon as you said that, they just had to spend
yeah.
some type of narrative with it. That's why I told you in your chat, Miss Rock,
Mhm.
don't tell them your
Oh, yeah.
business.
Yeah.
For
That's why I
real.
said I'm not going to go into much on
Okay.
here.
Right. I need to say this. Why
Mhm.
they so worried about even if you was doing something? Why they so worried about the nigga that you got over there? Ain't Shonda got a man over there? So why she need trees bump beds?
Say it again,
Right.
because I would
Right.
never publicly listen. I was raised in a household where my grandfather went to work. His check was direct deposited every Thursday, and my grandmother was at the store or Kmart or Mervyn's shopping for her children. She had retired early from being a dietitian at a hospital where she planned menus, and my grandfather was the breadwinner. Okay, so I was raised up where a man held his family down. That's what I'm accustomed to, and that's what I'm gonna have for my own life. If not, I will stay by myself. I'm okay with being alone as well. This is what makes it good for me because I could be happy with you or I could be happy without you. Another person will never be the end all be all for me.
Right.
It's not gonna
She
happen
would
like
she
that.
would know the difference if a man was laying there or not because Robert ain't never laid there. So that's why she don't have no understanding.
Exactly, exactamento. Yeah,
Like,
but
it's
they so
foolishness.
silly. It is, it is. This is all the stuff that they want to say, but it just rolls right off me because when you know yourself, it's like I'm only having this conversation because I'm here with my sisters and we setting the record straight. But I don't give a dang about what these people got to say because I know me better than anybody.
I know
But
that's
the fact that she was over there saying that you won't show the man, she never
I
showed Robert
definitely
either.
will not.
But
I
she ain't
definitely
showed
will
Robert.
not.
Why?
And
Let's see Robert.
But
You're
they
right.
so
Like,
silly. They so
show
silly.
your man.
They've seen him. I just haven't brought attention to him.
But she need to show hers while she talking about something you won't show yours. That's what I'm talking about. Not that she has to show hers or you have to show yours, but it's the hypocritical stuff for me. Like, you can't be a
Yeah.
hypocrite. How you gonna tell somebody else to do something that you won't even do?
That's
Yeah.
right. You better not put that man on here. These people
I got
crazy.
you nothing to think with. No, but I have before, not in a romantic way, but I have, like he's been around. But they don't understand that they didn't catch it. They don't
Yeah.
get they don't understand things. But I got you, boo. I'm gonna keep it very quiet.
Don't give them that
And
much.
I'm
They
not even
waiting.
there yet. When he approached me with this idea about growing old together and being right for me, I still said
Aw.
it's things to do, boo. It's things for you to do. And I'm not here to be your mother to make you. But if you want me, you got to meet these standards.
Right.
Period. Like, it's okay. And my
Miss
daughters are the
Stephanie,
exact same
unapologetically,
way.
Stephanie said, and we seen him in his pissy pamper. That's why I said, well, I guess pissy go together because she pissy too.
That's
And
why
you
I
know
think they
what,
don't
Miss
sleep
D?
together. I
You
think
know
they don't
what?
sleep
And I
together
really
because
do
she
think
has
that
a.
she I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying. I
No,
think
go
that
ahead.
she has some issues with her bladder or something, and this is why he won't get in that bed with her. I don't know. I'm just
Cause she
assuming.
drinks so much.
I honestly don't think he's ever really been in that bed with her because he was in them streets. He just
Yeah,
brought that money home.
yeah,
She
But
said
yeah.
it
let
out
me
her
tell
own
y'all
mouth.
something. She definitely got a bladder problem, in my opinion. Let me tell y'all something. That lady sit on live, pissy drunk for 2 or 3 hours. For I ain't gonna say 3 hours, because she do like an hour and a half, 2 hours. But she be drunk. We have y'all saw her fat ass get up to go pee.
Exactly, exactly. I haven't.
Her fat ass
And you
over there
know
wearing
she an
nice
old
underwear.
lady.
Like
Old
it,
lady sitting there drinking like that. You know she got a pee. She just sitting there
Exactly.
pissing on
yeah.
herself.
Yeah, she probably
He say she's
she
sitting
might
there
be sitting there in
pissing.
a pamper too. We don't know. But what else was she saying? Oh, so
I
then she
got you,
goes
Miss
on.
Routine.
Then she goes on to say, talking about Rita and her family, talking about something. Ain't nothing on them 45 acres, but your family you buried on there. So you gonna bury your family on your .9 too?
Exactly. Who gonna do that? Who gonna do that?
Like,
What?
I mean, the stuff she says is just it's unbelievable to me at that age to say such stuff to people underneath of her that could be her children. You know what I'm saying? Her children's
Right.
age.
Exactly.
Like,
Right.
Exactly. Like she needs to get
what would
love in her
possess you to
heart.
say is your family buried on your acres? Well, we could say the same thing. If your mom goes on to glory, are you gonna bury her on your acres? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Like,
No,
who says hateful
no.
shit like that?
She
Yeah.
listen, she wouldn't even know where her mama gonna be buried at because number one, she don't have a relationship with her sisters or her mother. So when her mama
Mhm.
do go to glory to God or whatever the case may be, well, she
Hmm.
not gonna know. Guess what? The nursing home gonna bury her mama. And girl, I heard my dude said you said that my daddy was buried on her. Girl, this ain't even my damn family land over here on this side, baby. You don't even know what the hell you talking about. My daddy and them got their own land. My mama and them got their own land. My mother-in-law and them got their own land, and we got our own goddamn land. But let me tell you something, Big CC, girl, Miss D, let me stop. But let me tell this way something, baby. You worried about where my daddy buried at? Bitch, you go find your damn daddy that left your mama when your goddamn face was
She
born. Where your daddy
she
at?
said
I
he
heard
was
your daddy
murdered.
smoke his
She said
goddamn
her
weed.
listen, Rita.
Riri, yeah, I see it, Riri. She
Said
gonna come for me tomorrow, but guess what? I'm ignoring like I did the last time. Don't worry about it.
Piss me
yeah,
off
but
now.
she said that her daddy was murdered when she was little.
When
I
she was
heard her
like
tell the
6
story.
Yeah,
years
she said,
And
I
old.
I'm
think
like, why
5.
don't you have
Yeah.
compassion for, other people? Like, you're so wicked. You talk about me and my grandbabies like a dog, but you should be able to relate to what I'm going through if your mother went through and had to raise 7 kids on her own because
Right.
your father was murdered. Like, where's her compassion? Like
Hmm.
she's scarred. She's really
That's
damaged.
why I say she just be saying anything to keep her audience engaged. She doesn't.
Yeah.
She don't mean none of this stuff she's saying. She
No, she
hateful, yes.
don't.
Don't get me wrong, but she's
Yeah.
saying majority of that stuff to keep her audience. because she
Yes,
know that's
you're
what they
Whether
want to
she
right.
hear.
mean it or not, just to get on there and be,
Yep.
bold enough to say it, I believe that speaks volumes, and I believe that that carries on into her real life. Like I
Yeah,
believe
she.
that
That's
that
why I said
lady
she's
is
hateful.
really, really lonely, miserable, and old and bitter in
I'm
real
Well,
like,
life.
first of all, if
yeah,
her daddy was murdered when she was a little girl back in the doggone gap, that mean it was like in 1960 because she said she was what 6 years old or however old
Yeah,
mhm,
she
and
was.
she said her sister was like 6 months.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well then, what was your daddy doing? Was he a gangster? Was he in the gang? Was he in the mafia? Was
exactly.
he in was he in a damn terror squad? Why was your daddy murdered? Did he rob a bank? Okay, with Bunny and Clyde. What was he doing back then?
Exactly.
Exactly, exactly. Like, well, tell us that story. And I'm just like, okay, this lady, what about the old school recipes? You don't want to get and teach? See, I like to teach everything that I know and learned and been through,
Let
whether it was learned through mistakes or it was learned naturally or however I learned it. I want to give that advice. I inspire to encourage young women to not lose hope if you end up having to be a single parent, right? That you can raise your children to be whatever they heart desire. Just keep your home loving, right? What happened to her bringing something like that to the table? Some nice recipes,
she, because she
like,
tried that and it didn't work. Miss
okay, see,
Linda,
She
I agree with you. Miss
said,
Linda said, in my opinion, I think she's a lot older than 67. I do too.
I do
yeah,
too.
I
I
do
do too.
too.
I do
I
too.
agree. And she also said that she don't cook, that Robert cooks. So that means that,
Mm-hmm.
they were arguing a lot in the days, and because Robert was coming in late, and she said, I ain't cooking him nothing. So he used to
Mm-hmm.
have to get up and cook his own stuff. And
So
that's what
she
they
was a
do right
trifling
now.
woman. She was
Yeah.
like trifling because what woman don't get it? I don't care if you don't do it
She
every
said
day, but
it. She
most
said, I
women have a
don't cook.
desire to nurture and take care of their families, right?
All
Mhm.
So
she
for
does
her
is sit around there and fuss and complain. Look how she
and
fussing
And
and complaining
drink.
run,
about that man
Don't
being in
forget
there.
run.
drink.
She talked
Yeah.
about that man like a dog that's in her house right now.
And
Talking about him like a dog.
she also never have her grandbaby. Like, you guys know, when I got my grandbabies, I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys see them, and then I'm missing, right? Because I'm spending this time with them. You never hear the laughter and love in her house. It seems so cold, still, and dark. Like, where's your grandbabies? They don't ever come and play. You ain't baking cookies and baking cakes and cutting up fruit for them. Like, you missing out. Like,
Well,
some of the best time I have.
um,
Uh-huh.
unless her grandkids come around her drunk, she don't see them because she
I
be
think
drunk
that's the
every
reason why the
day.
daughters
Mm-hmm.
keep them
Mm-hmm.
away. I think that's the problem why they're not there. But I'm just like, dang, like, you need to be enjoying your golden years. Like, it's all about pouring into your babies, because things that my grandmother told me at 11, I still carry that with me through life today, because she was instilling things in me. This is why I'm able to be kind. This is why I didn't become a taker. This is why, I get more joy from giving than receiving, because this is the things that my grandmother told me. My blessing is not going to come from people. It's going to come from what I store. My good deeds is going to be the blessings that's going to carry me. And I believe her. I believe that. So
Mm-hmm.
it manifests through my life today. Like, I don't understand why she's wasting her golden years talking about strangers on the internet when you got so much other things that you could be doing, like learning how to love on your baby so that they'll talk about you forever. I will
Mm-hmm.
always talk about my grandmother and my grandfather. They taught me so much. Like, I will always give praise to them because they did a good job, and I took that and I contributed that to my children, because I want everybody to take that same way of life and make the best out of it. Like, I don't get her at all. I get it, but it's sad to watch.
It's sad. Yeah, that's why I said it's more sad than anything. Miss
Yeah.
Ann said that her dad was in a club when he got killed.
A juke joint, because it had to be a juke
Mm-hmm.
back then.
Juke joint.
It
Well,
had
at
to be
that
a
Oh
juke
my
back
joint
then, I'm
back
sure
God.
that's
then.
Who
Shoot.
said that, Sheree?
No, I said a juke joint.
Oh
man.
my God, that is so
Yeah.
funny.
Hey,
Let's see
they
what
say
else she
we
was
got,
saying.
look,
Oh,
Missy, they say almost 800 in the chat. Y'all hit that like
yeah, I see
button.
it. It keeps jumping. It
You
was
got some, you got some
7.95 a
heavy
minute ago.
hitters. Yeah, we got some heavy hitters in the building tonight, y'all.
Okay, so let's see what else she was saying, y'all. Oh, then she said she don't need to show her home because it's not anyone's business. But yes, she keep telling Ms. Ross to show her home.
And when
Show
I
us
do, she
around your
mad.
house.
And when I do,
Why?
I'm bragging. I
But we
said,
already
make up
seen
your
her house
mind.
too. We seen her house with the blue carpet on the floor back in the
Ridiculous.
1960s. We seen it.
Ridiculous. Yeah. Old Hutch china cabinets. We seen
Yeah, like I mean, but
it.
y'all, please tell me y'all heard her. She said Miss Ross said that Tupac was her favorite person. She don't know
No.
for the life of her who
No.
Tupac is.
I
Yeah,
Let
said
me
I
tell
thought
stalker.
the
I
Thievey
want to
came
know
from
what she was
him.
trying to insinuate. She told everybody today to go Google Tupac and then Google you and put y'all two together because that's as she said, y'all gonna see. I'm like, what is you trying to
What,
insinuate?
he was
She
a
talking about some
poet.
she
He was
said, she
great.
said, go read how Tupac died, y'all, and then go Google Roslyn
All,
Knight and put them together. I
all
said
because
she
Crazy.
don't
of
even
what
know
I
Tupac
said
is
that
a
she
whole
likes Tupac.
celebrity out here that
He's
everybody
crazy.
knows.
Exactly. And I think he was a good artist. Like I love his
But no,
story.
that just
But
goes to
he's a
show you how
straight up
foolish is
stalker.
when she don't know nothing and she runs with everything. Just because you said Tupac, she went and Googled him
Yeah,
Oh,
she
and
a
came up with the
stalker.
reason why he passed away and said that's why you're affiliated with him. And then went on to saying how your son's funeral was all red. She was trying to put that shit together.
oh my gosh. She must have still
She
been
is
drunk.
ridiculous.
She must
That
have still
That's
lady
why I
is
said
a
I had to come on here tonight.
fool.
I couldn't take it no more. I'm like the
yeah.
stuff that she's saying out her mouth. What is you trying to insinuate? You
She a
don't
Exactly.
even know who
Lifetime
Tupac
movie
is.
network character.
I'm
And
telling y'all,
so
I'm gonna tell
crazy.
y'all what she does. She sits in that house at night when she gets off live and she Googles the meaning of all kinds of stuff because you know she come out with a new word every day. Today, the word of the day was thought. You don't even know what a thought is.
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
And
She
was
don't know.
hollering a thought all day long and then started on the Tupac. When she said the Tupac thing, I was done. And everybody in the chat talking about, I tried to Google it, I didn't see. Because y'all too old if y'all don't know who Tupac is, sweetie. Y'all don't need to be on here talking about a Tupac.
Exactly. And I had it misconstrued because I thought that Tupac was the one that said Thug Dizzle, right? Because I what I say, but people was like, no, it was Snoop Dogg. And I said, oh, okay.
Yeah. But the fact that she still took and she listens to you so hard
Yeah.
that she got offline and went to Google to see what he was and tried to put y'all two together to have some type of affiliation.
That's crazy. And once again, my son's favorite color was red. His dad's favorite color is red. My favorite color is purple. Like that's why. And I love my family because when I
But it
told
don't
them,
matter. That's what I'm
I know,
saying. It don't matter. It's just the stuff, the narratives that they are
yeah, that they
spinning
try
over
to,
there. It don't make
yeah,
any type
yeah.
of sense.
They is
And
silly.
then let's put the icing on the cake. She talk about something she gonna give you and Sharita some of them clothes. I said, for
Girl,
God's sakes,
I
don't.
pass. I like a
First of
good
all,
moo but I got my
talking about, yeah, talking
own.
about she got so much stuff that she could give it to y'all. I said, first of all, who the hell want them 1960s clothes from over there at Ashley Stewart with them kitty cat heels, them kitten heels?
Exactly.
What the hell is
Exactly.
wrong with you?
I
Who
like
gonna wear it?
Casanova over Ashley Stewart.
And then
I
if you
like
gave it to Ross and Sharita, it's gonna look like a damn moo on them, honey. You wear a what? A 6, 7X? Like
exactly,
what the?
exactly.
But then,
I'm a size 12 in my blouses and I am a 18-20 in pants because I got hips and behind. But
but
that's
the whole point,
okay.
the whole thing is, I'm sitting up here like she. Okay, now when y'all, I don't know if everybody know Divas, but when she first came out, she was trying to sell this shit. She
hmm
would come out there every day with a new outfit and shoes that looked like something they wore back in the 1960s. I'm telling you, no
When
lie. And
Yes,
she was
they
trying
sat
yes,
in
to
the front
sell them.
row.
Then if nobody wouldn't buy them, why the hell you trying to give them away? And
exactly.
giving them away to us in our generation, our age, that we ain't wearing nothing that came up out of
No,
Ashley Stewart looking like it's looking. No,
no.
ma'am.
And
But
I
that's what
love
I
a
was
good
about
moo
to
but
say.
I like pretty moo I order my moo from I like to get my moo from what is that store called, you guys? Oh,
But see,
Adore Me
you
has
buying real
like
moo-moos.
yeah,
I'm
I
saying if
buy
you was to get
actual
her clothes,
moo
it would
I
be a
like them.
moo.
They gotta be cute. They gotta fit right. I don't need nothing big and saggy.
Yes, yes, Miss Mark. Big Cece was mauling her ass off. No sales.
Moo
Exactly. When she first, I'm gonna tell y'all, let me take y'all back. When she first started her channel, she started off trying to model clothes. That didn't work. Then she tried to sell clothes. That didn't work. Then she went in the kitchen cooking. That didn't work. And then yesterday, it was killing me softly yesterday because she was sitting up there talking about something. She's still trying to run a narrative about the mop in the sink. I'm so tired of hearing about the mop in the sink, but everybody don't even realize when she was in the kitchen cooking, I think it was the mac and cheese that day, her first video, her sink water was so motherfucking filthy and nasty. I like bubbly suds in my water. That water looked like mud. In that kitchen sink, and everybody can go run that video back.
Water.
Add some bleach.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to talk about nobody. I'm just trying to show, you know what I'm saying? You can't talk about somebody else if you've done it yourself. How you gonna talk about a mop in the sink when you got a sink full of muddy water?
Exactly. And I got a mop for my bathrooms. I got a mop for my kitchen. I
don't care if you put the mop in the kitchen sink, it's called bleach, and you wash the sink out.
Exactly. Bleach wipes, bleach foam.
Like I'm one of them type of people. I don't put the raw meat in my sink anyway. I put it in a bowl. I put
mine in strainers and I
put mine in stuff. So I mean, these people talking about that's where you put the meat at. No, that's where y'all put meat at. Everybody don't put meat in their sink.
No. Straight up in the strainer.
I put my pork chops or whatever I'm cooking in my strainer and wash them out. They never touch the sink.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They ran with that narrative. So I'm so sick of hearing about a mop. But like I said, I could came on there and said, CC, go sit down because you had filthy dirt water, mud water in your sink. Because I seen it. Exactly. She tried to hurry up and switch that camera from over there, but that water was so dirty. I don't know what she was washing in her sink.
Listen,
it looked like mop water. It looked like dirty mop water.
No, it ain't dirty mop water. That's that damn well water that bitch using.
Exactly. Exactly. That's the well water. It probably come out brown.
Yeah, it was so. You know how if you mopping something, mopping the floor and it's dirty, whatever. Now how the water look brown, like
Yeah.
That's what that sink looked like.
Yeah. Look at Sean Tim say, me too, Roz. Right. A lot of people use strainers, honey. Ain't putting no raw meat. That's just contamination on top of
that. That's what I'm saying. I didn't understand. They were so running with that. Oh my God, really? Like,
but it didn't do nothing.
Anything you say, they're gonna run with. Anything you say.
Yeah.
But like I said, you can't. There's no comparison. First of all, CC. You can't compare Ross and Sharita at their age to you and your age.
No, I still have a lot of learning and growing to do. And
you can't compare. And then trying to give them your clothes and stuff like that. You ain't nobody 67 and 40s and 60s, a whole 20-year difference. Ain't nobody wearing them clothes but you, CC.
Let me speak for myself. I'll take your clothes. I'll put them on my damn cows out there.
Decorate the cow. Had big CCs running around the yard in her dresses, girl. That would be
I gotta keep my cows warm in the damn winter.
And they would fit too. My God, they're gonna moo. Put the moo over there.
That lady, they are ridiculous, but they're actually, like I said, it's comical.
Miss Ann said, Miss D, have you ever seen a video where she was modeling and Robert was peeking at her?
Like with this girl that lost her damn mind.
Oh my God.
But what about
no, I didn't see that one.
What about the sour tea lady is so mad at who she really is, y'all? I cannot stop laughing at that. Like, she done came on here and created a whole new identity, you guys. And she is so mad at the real her. I've never seen a person hate who they actually are. Like, girl, just be you. Like,
but help us to understand. Okay, that's the question I had. Now, that girl, what's her name? Brittany, I think y'all had over there. Definitely I didn't engage in that either because I feel some type of way about that situation too. But
it was just an interview from the other side. It wasn't a friendship. It wasn't a kumbaya. If Brittany is listening, she knows that was that was the one and only time that I just wanted to know what was the name on the report. So
no. I'm not trying to say nothing like that because I haven't kept up with her. I don't even know who she is. Yeah, I just keep hearing them say that she used to be over there with I don't know her per se.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying, like,
I believe that she's really, really, really reaching for clout. She was in my
Yeah,
chat. She
yeah.
commented maybe like 40 times. I mean,
But let
like
me
just
tell you,
going
She
and
was in
going.
Cece's chat tonight too, begging for her forgiveness.
let me tell you guys,
Wow.
she never emailed me what I asked her for. That was her trying to get clout. But I told her out loud myself, I've never watched not one of your videos. Like, I'm not a supporter of your channel. I don't know you. I just had questions about who struck her channel. That was the end of. That was the only thing that I wanted to know. So if she felt like she got some clout, one thing I know for certain, you guys, if people are over here with us, they have a lot of common sense. So a
Yeah.
lot of people are not gonna go over there just because you popped up over here.
Right.
Everybody with sense knew what that was about, but she never emailed me. So what she thought she was doing, nobody with good sense is gonna go watch all that foolishness anyway. So
Yeah.
she didn't even do what she wanted to do. Like, she wanted to gain clout because I could never verify what the actual report said because she never sent it to me.
She
I was gonna
listen,
tell you
let
guys
me tell
that.
you what happened. Let me tell you, she was in somebody, I think she was on Beautiful Blossoms live earlier. She had said the other page that she was on yesterday on your panel, Bitter Tea had that one struck as well, and they took it away from her.
Wow.
So
Yeah,
she
see, that's
came
what I'm
from
Wow.
saying. Like,
a whole Brittany and then a different last name, and she said, "This is me. Tell Ross I need her email again because I don't have it, but my other page is taken away again."
Wow. I
yeah,
wonder
but
how
see,
could she do
my
that.
whole thing with that is if you okay, I couldn't rock anyway because of where you came from.
Yeah,
So I would,
yeah,
I would have to leave that alone. That just
yeah,
Right.
ain't me. But
yeah.
my whole problem I'm having is you've been in ever since I seen that. I seen her tonight in Cece's chat and kept asking Cece why does she have a problem with her or whatever the case may be. And everybody, I kept seeing everybody in Cece's chat saying, "Oh, you all over the place. Block her. What is she talking about? She been in this person, that person." But I also seen her on dishing out the what you call page too. So I'm like, I was confused.
Works all along, but she waited until Malaysia graduated.
I'm like,
Wow.
she's on
Who is this
everybody's panel.
Trinity
I'm
kid?
like lost as to what's going on here.
She looked like a little lost dog, like DJ said, dog
Yeah,
here just
yes,
roaming.
it's sad. But she look where she came from. She don't know any better, you guys. Anybody that can co-host with all that ignorance
Uh
being
oh, y'all.
displayed, I cannot. I
Miss
cannot.
Mary says Sour pushed and struck Chad's page too.
Oh wow. But they
Dang.
gotta be careful about
Oh,
people and from pictures
wait
and
a minute. That's why I brought up that girl. My
uh-huh.
question for her would be, when they strike your page, don't they ask for all your information? Whose name is
Yes.
on there? Whose name is
Yes.
on it?
Well, Nikki Reacts said that it
Yes.
verified that it was the same name that
Exactly. So
Yes.
chased
what did it say
her.
on that girl Brittany's thing?
She said
Because
it did too,
you
but I
can't
wanted
say that
to
ain't you if you're using that name to strike people's page because you have to use your real name if I'm not
it,
mistaken.
you do, but guess what? The only person that I will believe is Nikki. If I don't see it with my own two
Yeah.
eyes, I would not take Brittany word. I would not
Right.
take the Chad person's word. I don't trust those people, right? But when Nikki said, "Oh, she sent a thing to me and it was the same name," I
Yeah.
believe her. I just wanted
Yeah.
to see it from my own two eyes, right? So that's why I talk with Brittany. But I believe
Hmm.
Nikki. I believe it. And I believe that that lady does not like who she is and she wanted to come create a whole nother different identity. That's just not true. And I could, if I was the people watching her, I wouldn't be able to trust her. Once a liar, always a liar. That's just what I tell my
Hmm.
kids. You can't lie
Um,
to me once and expect me to believe you the next time. I'm always going to question your integrity because you were able to do this before. This is why my daughters can talk out loud and boldly and stand in their truth because I don't put a muzzle over their mouth. Like, I want them to say exactly what it is, whether I want to hear it or not. Whether they think I need to know or not. If they feel like saying it, say it. Let's call a thing a thing, you know?
Hmm.
well,
Because
anybody has, everybody got an audience out there. I believe if
Yeah,
Latrice can still have
yeah,
followers and stuff behind all of the foolishness, and then long as they're talking about you and defending Latrice or talking about Sharita and defending Latrice, then it is what it is. Them people are
Yeah,
gonna listen. They weird.
you right,
The,
Feast.
the
Unfortunate that
ungrew tea
it is.
for
That's
me,
true.
I don't know. Like, okay, first of all, when the nurse situation came about, I didn't believe it because let me tell you why I didn't believe it. I'm not here to tell nobody where they work at and judge nobody for nothing, who's right, who's wrong, who's lying, who's not. But my thing is, every time there was a conversation about someone's medical condition, her being a nurse, I would have spoke on it. She never could elaborate on any of the conversations about people's health.
Yeah,
Now, they was over there blaming you, Ms. Ross, for having heart conditions and heart
yeah,
problems and all that other stuff, and
mm,
you clearly explained what it was in your chest.
yeah,
Her being a nurse, because on that time she wasn't all hype like she was. She could have said, "Oh yeah, y'all know that's exactly what it is. I'm a nurse. I know."
I
yeah,
wish
When
she
people were,
would.
yeah, when people were
Ooh.
talking about people having the C, she couldn't elaborate on that. Somebody was asking a question about that. She read it and then didn't even answer it. If you're a
yeah,
nurse, you're going to answer
But
that type of stuff.
I caught
yeah,
that as well, Miss D. I caught that as well, but it was in a different scenario. But it's like every time they mention the word nurse, she's very bottom about what she says. She has no elaboration about it at all. I mean, literally, she can't even tell you what a normal blood pressure is supposed to be. Like she's
That's what
a
I'm saying.
mess.
I seen that. That's why I say I have a good judge. I'm a good judge of
I
character to a
caught
certain
that
extent. You know what I'm
too.
saying?
Yeah.
And I don't do the one sided, the back and forth straddling the fence type stuff. That's why I say, I can't tell y'all who to rock with, but I side eye people. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? Like the people who've been coming around lately, I have to side eye 'em because it's
yeah,
something funny going on with them. But
yeah,
for her,
Mhm.
she never answers any questions or elaborate on anything that's being talked about as far as health conditions.
You
If
know,
you're a nurse, that's something you could really do on your page to help people because there's a lot of people that be in the chat saying stuff like, "Oh, I'm not feeling well. I'm having such and such," or "Oh, my sister is in the hospital." Ain't saying, "Oh, pray for them." "Oh, I know what she's going through." You know what I'm saying? Whether it's going to be okay or that's not as bad as it seems or something like that. Like
mm,
if I was a nurse, I would be reassuring these people to a certain extent as much as I could. But you speak
and
nothing on it.
if she was a nurse and she got on here and spoke on me like that, I already knew she wasn't a nurse when she did that. I
Yeah.
knew
yeah,
100% she was
yeah,
not a nurse. But
hmm,
she can get on here and pretend to be a nurse as much as she want to be and try to mention Miss Rice's diagnosis, and
mm,
not gonna have her whole fake license.
yeah.
Period.
Yeah. Yeah. Like that.
Exactly.
I
That's
knew
what I
better than
said
that one.
too. That's what I said too. But she could be in trouble for impersonating a nurse because it's against the law because people will go seek your help with that notion, right? And you
Hmm.
can't and if you're not that person, then they're gonna be, they could be hurt. Like somebody could be in the store and say, "Oh, I know her from YouTube. She's a nurse. She can help." And then there you go. Like you
Hmm.
gotta be careful while she's striking people and doing stuff. She could be in a lot of trouble for real, like really. Just like
Yeah.
Lipstick impersonating an attorney with Courtney, she could have been in trouble for that. That's intimidation tactic.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. For that, like I said, I see stuff, and y'all know me. I sit back and I observe. I be listening, and I'm like, wait a minute. I said, now the whole time they over there talking about Miss Ross got a health problem, a heart problem, and all this stuff. She's a whole nurse, and she didn't correct that. Yet she fed
Exactly.
into it.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a drain, and they haven't had to
Yeah,
even use it. It's there because if I get fluid built up, then they can go in and just suction it. It's a
and
catheter,
that's
right?
between you and
Yeah.
your chest and God. They don't got nothing to do
Exactly.
with
Yeah,
that. But
but
the
I
fact,
have good news coming up, you guys. I have like about 8 more days, because it started like poking me a little bit. So my doctor is really telling me that it's gonna be removed soon. So I have things to look forward to. I'm so thankful. I said as soon as
Amen.
it come out,
yeah,
I'm gonna put
exactly.
on
Thank
me.
God.
Listen, I'm gonna put on me the nicest brassiere. I'm gonna show a little cleavage, and I'm gonna get on live and say, "Hey, y'all."
Mhm.
Yeah,
I like
exactly.
it.
That's what I'm saying. But as a
Yeah.
nurse, I would have said, "Oh yes, that's exactly what she has," or I would be like, "Oh no, y'all, that is not what that is." You know what I'm saying? Because a nurse would know better.
Yeah, they would. And a nurse is not going to jeopardize her license by poking fun at people's health conditions. Who could trust that?
Exactly.
Who could trust that?
Exactly,
So
Miss
see,
Stephanie. She definitely had to sign an oath. You're right. If she did,
yeah,
if she is one, yes, you're right.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Like my daughter can never get on here and put people in categories. Like if she took an oath to have integrity. Like they tell you, even if you're not on the clock, they still want you still have to conduct yourself in a way. But they say, "Oh, your daughter cussed." I said, "Nowhere in that oath did it said that you cannot use a cuss word. It just said that you have to be a person that has a great deal of integrity when it comes to others and be honest, you know." So they don't know. And then they say they compare my daughter to what I do. I never stood up there and put my right hand up. They didn't say, "Oh, pull your mother, your brother, your sister." They didn't tell us to come up there and raise our right hand and take an oath with her. She's not held responsible for anything that comes out of my mouth or anybody else's, just her own. Just
But
her own.
the fact of the matter, how she pulled the shit that she pulled, when a
Mhm.
person show you who they are the first time, you better believe them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
She
I'm just
showed
glad
y'all
she
who
got
she
away
was
from
from the
us.
time she got up on that platform and got down,
Yeah,
who she
yeah,
really was.
exactly. I'm just so thankful. That's
She couldn't tell me
another
anything
praise.
different because that was some snake shit if I don't know now.
Yeah,
But
yeah. A-
and
The
then
sermon kicked in, honey. We felt it
hmm
right away, and I'm
yeah,
so thankful.
like I said, I wasn't on it at first. I would have been on it, but I didn't see the live. I caught it, I
Mm-hmm.
think, a day or so later, and y'all had already caught on by then.
I
And
never
Exactly.
then her
trusted her big
and
lip
that.
ass.
Let's talk about this always reading somebody for filth. If I hear filth
Oh,
one more time, first of
exactly.
all, how you say the same thing over and over again, and you say the same thing about each person you're talking about. That ain't reading nobody for filth. That's a rehearsed script that you got going on over there.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
a whole
Repetitive.
script.
Yeah, and she tried to say it with so much confidence. I'll be like, girl,
I'm
your
gonna read
bark
them
is
for
definitely
filth.
bigger than your bite. Like your bark is way bigger than your bite. Like
But
it doesn't intimidate me.
But
did she
she
not say
real,
she was in her
you know.
40s? Are
Yeah,
we
but she
reading people
real.
for filth in our 40s every
She
day?
Exactly.
real ratchet though, Miss D. Real,
Yes,
real,
God.
real gutter.
Whew.
She
But I
Yeah,
gutter
don't even know
yeah.
if
gutter.
she's ratchet for real or that's a put on.
Nah, she gutter
I
for
think she's
real.
from the swamp. She said they
Yeah.
say
Mm.
when they found out that she was from Oklahoma, some type of neighborhood. She
Opagapagula or
yeah,
something.
but somebody wrote me and said, listen, somebody that we know, because I'm not gonna put her on Front Street, that's very honest. I really believe her. She
Hmm.
wrote me and said that the community that she's from is worse than any hood. She said, I'm from Miami, and where she
Mm.
from is the gutter of the
Nikki
gutter.
said that as well in
Yeah,
her
that
I was
video.
about to say, I
right.
think
But
Nikki said that on her
Nikki
thing.
wrote me, you guys. She's the one that wrote me and said,
Oh
I
yeah,
know
Oprah
where
O
that place
Blocker or
is.
something.
Yeah,
Hmm.
she said it's the worst. It's like she said it's the worst gutter. She said it's no hood that you've been to that can compare to that place. So that girl
Wow.
is really, really ratchet. Like she put the rat in ratchet, you guys. Like that's really truly
Yeah.
who she is.
But
Oh, not
Yeah.
rat face bitter tea.
but at
Yes.
your age, and you're so-called a nurse, and you out here on this YouTube all day, every day, reading somebody for filth.
Listen, she
What?
incited so much violence. She said
Oh
that
God.
because people dox people, she got on here and did a whole live about it. This is at the very beginning. She said because people dox people, you could be walking your son to school and somebody could pull up and shoot you and your baby. You
Yeah.
could be your daughter could be on her way to work and somebody could pull up on the side of her car. Like she really got specific about
Mm-hmm.
real violent things. I said
Mm,
this
Mm.
when I heard that video. I said, "Oh, this girl is gutter gutter." And when I
yeah,
say
yeah.
gutter, I'm talking about like a mom don't even think like that. She's not
No.
even a mom. This her
Yeah,
first
okay.
time
See,
raising one of her
I haven't
children.
watched her that much at all. I really don't. Every now and then I'll catch one
Oh,
just
I
to see
don't
what's
watch
going
her
on.
either. That was at the
Yeah.
beginning. I watched that.
Yeah, she's really gutter gutter. That's why I say she's from the swamp water. That's what I say.
Yeah.
I'm like, she's very wicked, you guys. Very,
Yeah.
very
Thank you,
wicked.
Miss Bridget, for
But
stopping by.
But Treese know the people to go get because she wants to incite violence herself. Like
You-
my words to her is like it's cutting her so deep, you guys, that she really want to incite some type of violence, and she wants to
Yeah.
encourage somebody else to do it because she's not brave enough to do it herself. And this is where I think Sourpuss came in at because they knew where she was from and they knew what she was about. I
Hmm.
watched her. I watched her when all this information about her came out. Her people, her audience were questioning things, and she would not read those comments. She was ignoring them left and right. I said, this is a person who know how to not say certain things to the police. This is somebody that is hood mentality. Like I could just see that in her whole demeanor that day when people had genuine questions. She would not answer. She would not even acknowledge them. I say, yes, she has been around the block with the law and in some very devilish things, in my opinion.
Yeah, everybody in the comments that are saying stuff about it, they're saying they can't watch her either because it's the line and stuff. But every time I go scroll by, even when you scroll, if
Oh,
you sit
it's
still for a second, it's going to play whatever's going on. And all
yeah,
I ever hear is reading for filth. I'm like,
yeah,
what is that? Because the stuff that's coming out your mouth, it ain't reading nobody. You're saying the same thing, exact same thing about each and every person that you so-called read.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, SK, Not Your Average Nurse is a very positive page, and she shares good information. That's a nurse. Yes, her name is Paris Shepherd in the Sister
Hey,
Circle.
Miss
She's
Jacqueline.
she's an actual nurse, and she invited Sourpuss on her page to interview her, but I knew she would never take her up on that offer.
Oh no,
Yeah,
not
she would
ever.
never because she
Miss
said no.
D, Miss
Yes.
D, this lady say that
Somebody
she's an
loud.
LPN. I'm sorry, y'all talking to
Somebody.
me?
I don't know whoever TV. I don't know. It's a TV.
It's
Oh,
Speed
okay.
TV
Okay.
Okay,
in
I'll
the
turn it
background.
down. I'm sorry. But what I was saying is, she says she's an LPN. She says she has her own business, and an LPN works for her, and an RN works for her. So I
What?
asked Nikki Reacts personally, can that be possible? Because I know she's high up there in the medical field,
We
and
know
she
that
know
ain't
what's
possible.
up. And she
No, that's
said,
not
no,
possible.
there's no way that that's possible. A
Because
She
RN is
said that.
always
A
over
RN is
an
better than a
LPN.
yeah,
She
a
said
RN is
that.
over.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, she
RN is
did say
normally
that.
the charge nurse and everything. They're over top of everybody.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, we know that, but that's what she's telling these
Oh
people.
wow.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. But
crazy.
see,
It's
why I
called
started talking
open
about her,
lockup.
let me tell y'all. Ms. Ross and Sharita, they trying to strike y'all pages because
Oh,
they was trying to insinuate that tonight. That's what I was
mhm.
getting at from over there. Now I'm gonna tell you, the devil that wear the lipstick knows how to do it, and she's teaching her how to do it. That's how all of a sudden that girl's page got strike. But you're not
So,
striking everybody's page. You're only striking
And,
certain people because you ain't gonna
and
go after but so many
Ricky
people.
Lake is one of the ones that's teaching them also.
who is
Hmm. But no,
Lake?
I'm gonna
Oh,
tell you, Ricky Lake. A lot of stuff. Ricky Lake. Let me tell y'all about Ricky Lake. He don't know nothing.
mm-mm.
Lipstick gets over there and calls his fiance or his wife or whoever she is and tells her how to do the stuff for Ricky Lake. He don't know how to even work the computer.
Yeah, but
Mm.
that's why I'm glad we
She
never
said
say
that
names
time and time again.
because they have to prove that we're talking directly about them. I don't put their name in my titles. Everybody have
Hmm.
nicknames. Like I would never even give them
Oh,
the opportunity. And
but see, that's
YouTube
what I'm
would be
saying, Ms. Rose. Let me tell
crazy.
you what she was saying about you specifically. She was over there
Uh-huh.
talking about something you had the nerve to be doing. She didn't say the bank had bounced. She said the bunk. She didn't know what she was saying. She was trying to say she
What?
said you was doing that bankhead bounce over there in their face, rubbing it in that your page ain't going nowhere. I mean, she was mocking you and everything. She over there bragging, but that's okay because her time coming. She over there bragging. Oh yeah, they was going in. That's
Oh,
why I
they
said I
so
stopped and I was late
crazy.
coming on my thing because I wanted to hear it out.
Oh
Now they
yeah,
was
but
over there
it's
saying
not.
people really need to take a step back and stop thinking they are above everyone and who are these people to say that they saying that they told them they was her and Unbrewed Tea was over there telling everybody to go strike all these channels because we all need to get off of here and go get a job because we don't deserve to have a page on YouTube as
Wow,
if
and they
they
do.
own it or run it.
They are silly. but that's why I'm just gonna be extremely careful with my delivery
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because every time they report my videos, I have to appeal it. And because every video that I make, they report it, right? So then I send it over to YouTube for them to go through it, step by step to see what I did wrong. And they send me back and say, "Good, congratulations, Chopping Up Barrage. Your video is suitable for ads." Because it's nothing that I'm saying. I say, in my opinion, I'm not stating anything as a fact. I'm not using names. When I do my content on Trees, I'm only talking about what she did. And I at fair use act is that you can take a video and criticize it, right? So that's all I'm doing is
But they're
criticizing it.
doing the exact same thing. They're calling
Exactly.
names and everything, but they keep reading that stupid copyright thing and think that's going to save them.
Yeah. They're not supposed to use names to slander. It can be considered slandering, right?
But
This is why I give everybody a nickname. Who am I talking
but I
about?
was sitting there, like I said, I ain't monetized and I could care less. Go on, strike this one. What you gonna get out of it? Nothing.
Oh, she
But my
said
whole thing
like two
is,
nicknames. Oh
my whole
wow.
problem I was having was, who are y'all to sit and say that y'all go strike all these people pages because they don't deserve to be here? They need to go get a job. It's a privilege to have a page. I was like, who the hell?
Yeah.
That's literally what they were saying out of their
Mm.
mouth tonight on the live. Like, we wasn't privileged enough because we talk about them, so we shouldn't have a page.
That's ridiculous. But yeah,
We was
Cassie,
here before all of y'all. Who the hell are
yeah,
y'all to come telling
exactly.
somebody? But I'm
Mhm.
gonna, if it comes down to it, so we're gonna have to write letters to YouTube saying that y'all can't keep allowing these people to strike pages because they're striking pages just to be striking them because they don't like
Yeah.
people. And I
Yeah.
think that's dead ass wrong.
Yeah, we have to record them and get that so we can have evidence. Because I record. The main reason why a lot of these
Oh
people
yeah,
get
it's on.
offended
If
is because
Lipstick
I
Lady ain't take her
record.
live down, it's the one she just did before I came on.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go see if I can record it so that I can have evidence because I actually have a lawyer that's watching this and that is willing to fight for me because I know they're gunning for me. But Casey in the
Mm-hmm.
comments he said, but y'all see how the Lipstick Lady was trying to befriend Roz and people um with our viewpoint, but now because Sourpuss is around, she not caring for Roz. Her weak tail needs a partner. Yes, and this is why I never would even deal with her when she came on Bronx page and we all was in the on the panel having a conversation. That's just as far as it went. She was begging me, Roz, please come over here to my page. No, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
coming on your platform. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not coming on your page. I don't deal with you. I don't care for who you are and what you represent, and I'm staying away from you. I told her on my platform, I don't care how much it was her and Ag's granny. They both wanted to interview me. And I'm like, no, thank you. No,
Mm-hmm.
thank you. I passed. And she's been upset about that ever since. But I'm always standing my truth. I don't care for you. I don't agree with you. And I don't want to be seen nowhere near you. Period.
Let me answer some people. Miss Cassie said that's why she wished that y'all two would get them like they striking y'all, strike back, because
Yeah.
they know, just don't take it that far. Yeah, at this point that's what it needs to be. But nobody ain't got time to do that. Like I'm
But you,
saying, they have said so much hateful and nasty stuff about you, and you never
yeah,
once went over there and took nobody's page.
no.
But
But
here they
guess
are gunning
what?
to take yours now.
Yeah, but guess what? If they do it in malicious, then if people have to know, if you have a platform and you strike somebody's channel and you are doing it under malicious intent, YouTube will turn around and take your page. Like you
Mm-hmm.
have to be careful. They have it in black and white. If they even ask you when you are processing a strike, if you are giving out information that is not correct and fact, they will come back and get rid of the person that's putting the strike there. So they can play that game, but it will definitely backfire, you guys.
Yeah, it's about to
And
happen now because one thing about it is, like I said, I don't watch the other lady chat, but baby, her page was strike tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And
mm-hmm,
so
that's what
guarantee
somebody
you,
just said.
they sent me the screenshot while we were just online now of the
Mm-hmm.
strike that happened on Chase. Oh Lord, Chad page. I'm sorry, y'all,
That's okay.
but
It's okay.
I guarantee you they're gonna retaliate.
between
know
them
what?
and Nikki
Listen,
React.
let me tell you guys, the reason why Chad got the strike is because that girl is telling YouTube that she did not disclose her identity. She's playing victim, like she did not want her identity to be out there. This is why she created the
Mm-hmm.
page under that name. And Chad got struck because she exposed who she was on her page. It's okay to mention things, but when you start documenting things and people are not under their names, you could be in trouble for that. It could be a safety issue. You know what I'm
But let
saying?
me tell
So,
you, but let me tell you how Chad can get away with that. That girl,
mhm.
they got her name off of her scrub in a picture that she posted.
Yep, yep, that's true. But Chad is
That's where
gonna
her
have to
identity
fight
came
it.
from. She put her own
Yeah.
identity out there.
She
Yes,
did. She really did. But
yes.
but this is what she's doing, and this is why she's getting these pages removed, is because she's acting like she did not want people to know her true identity.
I'm
And
telling
she's
you, her and
feeling,
Lipstick Lady tonight said that they're gonna take everybody's page. They want to be the only ones left. They said they was getting all of our pages over here in this sector taken down.
well, they
And
can
it
go
was
ahead because
her.
I'ma
It
fight
was
it.
gonna be
I'ma
her,
fight it.
Unbrewed Tea, and Ocean.
Yeah, I'ma fight it. And Ocean
Yep.
steals everybody videos. I could have
Exactly. I was about
instruct
to say,
him.
how is Ocean sitting up there with everybody's videos all over his page, names and everything? He had my
Child,
name
guess
Exactly.
what?
tagged up there the other
Listen,
day in a video, and I paid him no attention.
he can do whatever he got to do on YouTube, baby, because I'm finna go contact that man tomorrow, and I'm gonna let that man come on my page and tell him how he was sitting there in the basement talking about what he was doing to little girls, and you molest you faggot.
But see,
And
that's what I'm
Ooh,
saying. That how the hell do y'all think that y'all are running something to be taking people's pages and y'all doing the exact same thing, if not worse? The people on your team have done worse. Look at Lipstick as all the shit she's done. Look at him and all the videos he's done with people of people using
wait,
their real pictures, voices, and everything. Let's be for real here. But y'all
wait,
got the
let's see.
audacity to sit and strike pages.
Yeah, wait a minute. What is Lisa Parker talking about? She said Lipstick Lady and Ricky tried to set Ross up with a teenage girl page. They
uh,
Oh, remember
wanted
that day
her.
that she tagged you, telling
Yeah,
you to
when
come
they
over there and
tagged
share the
Miss
post about
Roz
that little
in it.
girl?
Yeah.
she wasn't
Oh,
even a
they
teenager.
did. They
She
did.
Mm-hmm.
wasn't
And I
even a
totally
teenager.
ignored it. I
Mm-hmm.
totally, see, I don't trust them. They did try to act like I was promoting. Yeah, I felt that. See, discernment is real, you guys, because they definitely did try to invite me to spread the word like I was going to jump on the train like I'm some dummy. I said no because
And they
that was
had that little girl on Lipstick Lady page. So if anybody page need to be struck, it need to be her damn page. What is
yeah,
they
Exactly.
talking about?
he took it down, Feast. I'm sure if we go back and search, I bet we can find it.
Oh
She
yeah,
wanted
she
to put
probably
it on my
changed the she
page.
probably changed the title.
Yeah, she wanted me to put it up because they know I don't delete anything. She wanted me to put it up so they can see exactly when I put it up, go and report me for putting it up and get my she's been trying to do little stuff, but I would never accept anything, and I'm just going to stay within the comforts of my raw squad. I'm not even accepting, certain things from people because you never know who they sending to try to make you go against the community guidelines.
Let
They
me tell
crazy
Miss
if they
Patricia,
thought you
Miss
was gonna fall for
Patricia,
that.
Miss Patricia McCurry. Was already monetized a while ago. I was monetized like my first month on here. They needed me to send in more information, and I just didn't because there's so much going on here. I'm trying to
Yeah.
debate if I even want to be monetized. So, and also what I was telling the divas over here, if they ever want to bless me, they can just bless my Cash App because YouTube
Yeah.
takes so much money out of what y'all give me. I don't feel
Yeah.
like it's fair to you all. So I'm really debating about even putting the monetization back on here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they do take 40%.
Yeah,
they
they take
40%.
do.
y'all money. And I feel like if
Yeah.
y'all trying to give us a blessing, then your blessing you would want to give, give it all to us. You don't want to have to pay YouTube to be able to bless us.
Yeah.
So
And
Miss Misunderstood, she always posts my Cash App. It's pinned right there, and everybody just blesses the Cash App if they feel the want to do so. Because I don't ask. I'm not
mhm.
on here for money. But if anybody wants to bless the Cash App, that's fine with me. I appreciate every little thing. But the monetization with the stuff is going on right now, it's just not it's not necessary for me. I have a job, I work, it's
Mhm.
not about money. But I do
Yeah.
appreciate you trying to help. But I've already been monetized. It's still up there. I just have to send in the thing so they can put the ads back up here.
Right.
But that's all.
Who is Cash? Yeah, take her out. That's weird.
Hold on, let me see. I had left up there.
You're a good girl and you know it. You act so different around me. Ain't nobody been around you.
I was about to say who been around who?
That's
Women
a
what?
creep. That's a creep. It's KAS. That's a definite creep.
These people be drunk like they grandmama over there.
We got you, Lawanda. We see
Let
him.
me go in here and wake up my husband and see if he say I've been around you.
Right. Let me check this 9mm and see if it's been
Yeah,
around.
my husband knows where I'm at all times. So definitely,
Exactly.
unless you're him playing, unless you done made a fake page, boo, you sleeping there? Let me see, because you might have made a fake page and put up here track. Because I know I ain't been around another man. Miss Annette
Oh,
said,
you
I'm so
welcome.
glad you guys are speaking on this because it really clears up a lot for me. You ladies speaking facts, and I hope this opens up a lot of people's eyes because this sure opened mine. Thank you, Miss
Yeah,
Annette. We try. We try
yeah,
so hard to bring y'all the facts. I wouldn't come over here telling y'all anything that I don't know for a fact.
exactly. Exactly. My thoughts exactly. We come on here just to give, to let you guys know what you see on here. If don't think that that's the way to be. That's my whole message about
Mm-hmm.
watching Tasteful Mothers. It's a better way to go about it, and we have our children really for 18 years. We be selfless, and then when they become adults, they go out into the world, and we have equipped them with everything that they need. So your job do get easy, like it gets better. One lady was saying she didn't have anything extra because she's a single mom, and like I told her, that's fine, baby. Just focus on your children, pour into them. When they get to be adults, they will return that favor. I always have to tell
Mm-hmm.
my oldest daughter, no thank you, baby. She always offer, mom, let me take a couple bills off your hands. No, baby, when I get older, in my golden years, you're gonna have plenty of time to care for me. As long as I'm an able-bodied woman, I just want you to save, purchase your stocks, do what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell her no thank you. I tell her no thank you a lot, because I'm at that point where I'm just chilling. I could sit on here and talk
Mm-hmm.
to you guys. My boys are content. Like it's just a beautiful thing to see our babies get older because they will be so self-sufficient that we'll have to go find a hobby, you guys. So just sacrifice
Yeah,
that first 18 years, you guys. It's okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Miss Vic said for us, she said, so they
I was
really
just
think
about to
if
read
all y'all leave, we're going to support and watch them. I would never.
that.
Exactly. Say it again. I would never, ever.
Miss
That's what
Mary
they
said,
say.
from now on, I'm sending y'all cash apps, no more super stickers.
Yeah, because it's not. They do take a
Thank you,
lot
Miss
of.
Mary. However you want,
Thank
if you
you.
when you feel the need or urge or want to, and if you don't have to, we appreciate any little thing that y'all
Yeah.
do and send for us. We appreciate the love and support. Trust us, we do.
Yeah, we
It
definitely.
doesn't go unnoticed at all.
Exactly. I'm picking up for you guys just to know I'm picking up Myron and Milani because I've already taken care of school clothes for Miley and Ryan and Riley. So this weekend is Myron and Milani. I'm picking them up on Friday. I'm taking them out to get a few things for school on Saturday, and it's all because I have this extra stream of income. I'm able to assist their mothers with their needs. So I don't want, so I just appreciate anything that anybody do because it's allowing me to take care of my grandkids and not really have to worry about how I'm gonna do it. I'm just
Yeah.
able to do
Mm-hmm.
it, and I'm so thankful. I even ordered things from Candace for them. Like I'm so appreciative, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely am.
Yeah.
Yes, I like I said, I feel the genuineness from all of us that's up here, all
Yeah,
four of us.
yeah,
And I know for a fact, because like I said, my discernment is on 1,000. And the
yes.
fact that they tried to put that on us, for one, Ms. Ross don't post her cash app.
No.
I don't. I'm barely on here. I haven't
Mm-hmm.
been on here in a month until tonight. So I'm
Yeah,
not here for monetary gain. Feast
yeah,
don't be posting hers. Sarita don't post hers, but people are used to asking for it when they want to bless someone. We have
yeah.
never once come up here and said, like, Cece, give me a cash app now or I'm getting off of here. Give me a
Yeah.
cash app for some
I'm
liquor.
not
Give me a
talking.
cash app to help me. We never do that. And like I
No,
said, if people want to support you, they're going to support you regardless. However
exactly.
they
Yeah.
feel about it. We don't, I am not never get on here and tell somebody if y'all don't send me a cash app, I ain't coming back. No,
Better
ma'am.
C is the Cash App junkie.
The
She got her Cash App as her name.
Yeah, she do.
Oh, wow.
That sourpuss. Oh, her cash app is pinned. Even when
Yeah.
she goes on people platforms, she don't put her name. She put her cash app as her
Yeah.
title. I'm like,
Yeah.
What?
is yes.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't say her name. It's her cash app. You know how when I'm on the panel tonight, it'll say chopping it up with Roz. Right in that spot is her cash app.
Yeah.
I
But
said,
I'm just wondering how many
another
cash apps do
person.
you really get? Is that why you mad too? Because you hear them swinging now, see, when I get cash apps, I don't announce it on here because I tell everybody, I don't know if somebody wants me to call their name. Someone might not want their real name out there. Their real name might not be the name that's on their YouTube. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I always say at the end of the night when I get off, I send a heart to make sure everybody who sent me one knows that I received it.
Oh yeah, that's a good way to be. Because I'm like
Yeah,
that.
I never say their name because, like I
Yeah.
said, people want to.
Somebody tell me
So,
that they
but to
want
have it up there, I
out.
mean, is people
Yeah.
really? Are you mad because you hear, like okay, Sharita, for instance, she calls hers out, but they don't have a problem with it. So that's just Sharita's thing. That's what she does. She be like, oh, here it come, saying, oh, my
Mm-hmm.
auntie, okay, that's fine. But is that why you're mad?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why they made. That's why I be calling their name out, making a man.
Because y'all forever sitting up here saying that we're doing this for money. We all have a job outside of this thing. But
Mm-hmm.
I see her on, like when I come home in the evening, or when I do get on in the evening, I see how many times somebody have gone live. It don't
Yeah,
mean I was on here all day with you, because Cece got a thing was saying, oh, y'all, what was y'all doing up at 3? It don't mean we was up at 3 looking at you. It's gonna be there
exactly.
when we get up in the morning.
And she's so silly that it's a big
Yeah,
time difference between North Carolina, South Carolina, and California. So 3 o'clock
yeah.
her time is probably like midnight my time.
But
Like
it
I
still
was
don't
up
mean we was
at
up
three
looking at
o'clock.
her at that time. Your video is gonna be up
Exactly.
there for the next however many days. It's gonna always be up there.
Exactly.
They
Exactly.
So
slow.
whenever we looked at it,
Silly.
but the whole point is y'all are up here talking about something. It's the end of the month. People trying to get money. Clearly, that's what y'all doing. Cece was on here 3 or 4 times today. She didn't even go wash her ass for trying to be on live.
Exactly.
She said, "I'm
Exactly.
getting ready to go get
No.
in my jacuzzi and lay back." Girl, 5 minutes later, she was back on here. You didn't
Exactly.
wash that fast.
Hey,
Shut up, you know, this
I
damn
heard
lady
the
done
lady
been on
say
live
that.
since we been on live. This lady been on live again since we been on live.
Yeah,
Who?
that's
She
crazy.
see big fat drunk butt.
Oh, she
Yeah,
was over here watching us. She was totally talking about me, and I don't care because I'm not gonna respond to her.
Okay.
exactly. Exactly.
I don't.
I
When I
heard.
say what I say
Mhm.
what I say, and I leave it at that because I am a reaction channel. I react, but I will not go back and forth with you. I said what I said,
Exactly.
and that's it. She tried me
Right.
last time. Bitch, D, you come your motherfucking ass up here, and I ignored her. I'm not
Good.
paying y'all no attention. I'm not on here for monetary gain. I'm not on here tonight trying to get a check in before the end of 12 o'clock for the check to come out because I ain't getting no check. So
But they
people need to
so
stop
silly.
saying that.
Let me enlighten them on something, right? I don't care if I did a video yesterday and got 10K views on it, right? That YouTube processed the money. Some of that money probably will start off September. It doesn't
Hmm.
process that fast. So them saying that we're all trying to get on here because it's the end of the month and we're trying to run up a bag or get money, it that we cannot predict when YouTube is going to calculate our earnings and when it's going to be dispensed in
But are they
our
not the
thing,
same
right?
ones on
Like,
YouTube? Are they not the same ones on here today? So we could say the same thing about them. We've been on here one time. I
and
think each
I've
of
been
us
on
been on here
everybody
one
else's
time. How many
panel
times have
today.
y'all been on here today?
Exactly.
I
I've been
haven't even been on, but I don't even know how YouTube like when the cycle begin and when it
Yeah, me
ends. So these
either.
people
yeah,
I
can
because
kiss
don't
my
either,
so
D.
butt.
I promise. I do not know. I
listen,
do not know how it
I'm gonna
works.
tell y'all right now. I have a chunk of money sitting there because until I send them the thing, they won't even release the money I had made before. But I
yeah,
never even
Yeah,
cashed out my money that I was getting when I was monetized.
yeah.
So, and I
But
think it says something about they send the money out on the 21st, but I
yeah,
don't know when the pay period end. I
yeah,
don't think
yeah,
it's going to end on the end of the
but
month if
I'm gonna
they're
tell
sending it. I don't know how that works, and I could care
yeah.
less.
But
yeah,
as soon as you put that code in, Miss D, your money gonna release.
Yeah,
But
that's what I'm
that's
saying. But right
exactly what
now,
they waiting
I'm
on.
leaving that as a savings. It's in a savings because I don't even know if I want to monetize it right now with all this mess going on.
yeah.
It's
But
just too much.
guys, like right now, everybody that's making videos today, it probably is not going to show up on their check on the 21st. By the time they YouTube calculate everything and add up what your ads brought in and take their 40% off of that, it probably won't even show up until your September, because the pay period starts on the first of the month and it ends on the end of the month, right?
That's what I
When they
thought. So when they're
calculate
on
it,
here talk about something, oh, they trying to get their money for the rent. You can't pay your rent for September with it because you don't get it till the
no,
end of September.
Oh
exactly.
wow.
Yeah,
Now money for the
no,
rent. They
Yeah, they on here talking about, oh, it's time. They look at
ridiculous.
them. It's the end of the month. They trying to get that rent money. How you gonna get the rent money and they don't pay it? Your rent gonna be late as hell if you wait till the 21st to pay it.
exactly.
Right.
Most rent is due by the 5th, right? And
Exactly.
most mortgage,
And you gonna be owed another in the next week or two. You gonna owe for the next month. What the hell?
These
exactly.
people
I already
crazy.
I
Like I
already know
said,
what my is gonna be for the 21st of September, because they keep if you go into your YouTube studios and you go under your channel, right? You go to your channel, they show you exactly what you make off each video. And the cutoff point is tonight. They're gonna cut it off, they're gonna adjust whatever. Anything I did this week is gonna be at the beginning of September. That's when I'll see that money pop up. Just to
well,
give
how
them
we
a
mad? Wait a minute. Here
Hey,
go. They somebody that got a name up here called "Fuck the Snot Squad." Talking about
that's
some
huh?
y'all
Tanya.
mad because
That's Tanya. That
y'all.
is Tanya. Tanya already admitted that was her. I can't see it because I've already blocked it on my
She
page.
said,
But
"Girl,
that's
she said
Tanya.
y'all
That's
mad
Tanya
because Miss
sister
Carver
face
on
ass.
Ross ass. How was Miss Carver on
I
Ross
don't care
ass?"
You, but let me tell you something, Z. Hold on, let me handle this. Tanya, why you got? I gotta do it. Why you got your big fat nasty ass over here? You need to go back over there and go wipe Tree's ass. She admitted on live, you guys, the other day that she wiped Tree's booty.
Oh
You ain't
no.
shit, wipe her. Go wipe her ass, you big fat nasty wide ugly polka dot face ass wench.
Right. I want
Yeah.
to see what she was saying. Where'd it go?
Yeah, that was her. She admitted that it was her on the
She
other
definitely
line.
was
She
just
said
right
that's her
there.
name. We
Was she
can't
saying
see because we
Audra
already got the block.
something? These
No,
comments.
Miss Vivian, I'm not gonna let them block it. I ain't doing it for free. I just want a little bit of this mess to die down. So I mean, because when I'm not monetized, nobody's really striking this page because they're not worried about it. I'm not getting paid for it.
Hold
That's what
on,
I'm
wait a minute.
saying.
What happened?
No, I was talking to Miss Vivian. She said, "D, please don't let these others stop your money. Who cares what they say? No need to do it for free. This is YouTube money." I was
Oh,
telling
yeah,
her,
yeah, yeah.
as long as my page ain't monetized, they ain't going to strike and block this one because they ain't gonna be paying them. No, YouTube ain't paying them no attention because they not paying me.
But Miss D, you know how to use your words. Ain't nothing they can do with your page, period. Even if you just go on and get it, if it's in your heart to get it, I'm not trying to force you to get
Yeah,
it,
no, no,
but
no.
YouTube pockets is deep. So just,
Hmm.
make the couple dollars
Oh,
and
see,
keep it moving.
I'm gonna get it. Like I said, I still got some sitting in there. I'm gonna get it back eventually. But like I said, I just wanted these people to know, honey, this
mm-hmm.
ain't what it is. I don't need
Yeah,
this.
Yeah.
right,
I just started my job back. My job just started back on Monday.
right.
Tanya the booty wiper. We're going to call her Tanya the booty wiper or
I
something. I
mean,
don't know
see
what.
what I'm saying? What is you doing up at 1 o'clock in the morning, coming over here saying anything? What was the
Exactly.
point?
Yeah.
We
Exactly.
done been on here for 2 hours and a half, and you just decide to come over here talking about something, and then you come over here lying.
Right.
CC ain't getting on no Ross ass. What do y'all keep saying?
Yeah.
Y'all think that girl
Hello.
reading people for filth? Y'all
And
think CC
look,
getting on somebody's ass? These people are irrelevant.
and
Ridiculous is what
They're not
they
even
are.
making
I
sense of any
they
of the
think
stuff they're
that
saying. So how are they getting on anybody? You got to be telling truth to be getting on
But guess
somebody.
what? She can
exactly.
say that. She can say that. But we saw with our own eyes and heard with our own ears how Treese read your ass right in front of our face. You big sloppy Bill sinking in the
If
sand
I
ass. No
Yes, because
leg
if I was
having
Tanya,
ass
I would go hide underneath of a rock as much as somebody was trying to tell her, and she's swore up and down it won't go happen to her, and this, that, and other. I would have hid. I would have never came on here.
Exactly.
girl.
But you know what, you guys, let me just say this. They try to say, oh, this person got on Roz. That don't move me. That, listen, they try to incite something. They think that they're using reverse psychology to pump me up to come out of who I am. They could never, you guys. Ain't nobody getting on me. I don't take that as truth. I'm not immature. If she got one off, then that's her. What I respond to is what I choose to respond to, and I have thought long and hard about my delivery. So these people, they can go. See, they think that I'm elementary. They got me misconstrued. Like, you can
Hmm.
pump up a little kid and say, aha, he roasted you. You can't do that to me. I don't take what that lady say out of her mouth for nothing. It goes in one ear and out the other. Like, she holds no weight with me. Nobody talking about me holds any power over me. Words are words. Like, it's just
But the
that simple.
fact that they all sound like 2-year-old kids, this is something we
Yes.
used to do back in elementary school. Ooh, your mama's so small
Yeah.
she could hula hoop with a Cheerio. Ooh, your
Yeah.
mama's so fat she can sit
Say
on
it
a
again.
rainbow and make Skittles. That's what it reminds me of. And I'm like,
It
how
do.
old are we?
Right. Right. Ain't nobody getting on me. I don't
They're
accept
not
that.
saying anything that's even making any sense, let alone anything that's facts. So y'all sit up here, she carried her. Ooh, she ran her for filth. What?
Yeah, nothing to think with Bone on Bone is definitely just, she has a definitely obsession over me. It's
She
almost
came out
scary,
talking
you
about you, yep,
guys.
before she even
It's
got hooked
it's
up with Treese.
scary. And when I responded to her, she literally jumped up and down like a 2-year-old. Like, she recognized me. She said something to me. She act like I was some type of celebrity. Like, she really, like, I know this girl is very jealous. My life, who I am, my confidence, it eats her alive. Like, she doesn't like it. She's the biggest fan. Like, these people think that they be my haters. They be my biggest fans, you guys. It's funny to me. I laugh about it.
That's what I'm saying.
But
They
I do
they roaming
recognize it.
around. Y'all over here roaming around these streets this time of night because I ain't been on here and God knows when. How'd you even find me over here? Y'all just roaming looking for
Oh, they
stuff to go
spread
talk
the
about.
word. Oh, everybody over there on that lady Miss D page, go listen. Go. You know how they all up in the comments. Go listen.
Well,
Go
they need to
listen.
get back
Yeah,
over there and mind their business because
they definitely
huh,
do. Looking up
you're
to
Yeah,
not
see
gonna
Miss
get
we
nothing
Bone
out of
on
me.
Bone is a sucker. I agree. She's definitely a sucker. Nothing to think with.
But the way that she got dogged by Treese, I would go hide under a rock after she talked all that shit for that girl. And the way she did her, I would
I
go hide. I
do.
woude in nobody's chat saying nothing because
I
she
just
read your
typed
ass
it.
for filth while you over here talking about somebody CC
Yes.
talking shit. No, that's
I
what
don't
Treese
care
did to
what
you, boo
the
boo.
Yeah, exactly. I don't care what these people say. It's comical. I laugh at them because, see, I'm so confident in who I am. They cannot shake, move, or make me even stumble. It's so funny. I have a beautiful life and I thank God for it every single day. Even with the tragedy, I thank God that I'm able to take a deep breath. I thank God for being able to sit here and use my words with you guys. I'm always giving my gratitude. Like, I always,
Yeah, like
recognize the blessing in everything that
I'm
I.
humble as I don't know what, but these
Me too,
people
Miss
are taking
D.
it to the extreme. Oh,
Yeah,
Miss
they
Cassie,
do.
I see you, Diva girl. She said, "Yeah, it's been a month, Miss D, because we was missing you." She even remember how long it's been. I
Yeah,
apologize, y'all, because what happened was, once my husband got in the accident or whatever, I just picked up, doing tutoring or whatever for the summer just to, have a few extra dollars because
yeah,
I didn't want to take from our savings. So that's
yeah,
all it was.
yeah. I'm so happy that your husband is doing good and healing. I'm
Yes, you know how
so
men are.
happy.
He's trying so hard to be back completely right. And I told him his hand, the way his hand was broke, all his
Mm,
fingers and his wrist, it'll never be back to normal.
no, but
But
he got
and
to
it's
take
his right
time.
hand, the hand that he uses, or whatever. So, but he's trying so hard to stretch it out and move it and grip stuff. And I told him, let it heal. It take time. You can't force
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, and that's why you guys have such a beautiful union. But him being a man, is just that
Him being a
pride. I
man.
gotta take care of my family. I gotta
Yep.
take care of my
I mean, he's so bullheaded. Oh my God.
family. Yeah, that's how they be. That's how men are. That's the men in my family. They want to be able to say, "I took care of my family."
Yeah,
I
because he
tell
don't like to be
everybody,
down where he can't do. Yeah.
yeah,
He
yeah,
definitely that's one thing that'll put him into he'll go into depression if he can't get around and do what he needs to do.
Yeah,
Everybody
that's like
saying
boy.
they glad everything is okay, Miss Z, with him.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I
thank
tell my
y'all.
boy.
Thank you, divas. Yeah, I had so many of them reach out to me on a daily in my underneath my videos asking, was everything okay? Like I said, this sisterhood, this bond over here is
It's
definitely
amazing.
unbreakable.
It's
It don't
definitely
get no better than this.
That's
no.
From
why we got
complete
them mad.
strangers,
They
it
think they
don't
can
get no
A
better
separate
than
us.
real
this.
sisterhood. We have built a genuine sisterhood,
Exactly. And
and
like I
I'm
said, we are total
so happy.
strangers. We don't even really know each other, but it's just the what's inside of us that bonds us together. We're all
Exactly.
like-minded. We all
And
have a
genuine.
soul, a
Yeah.
spirit, a
Yeah.
heart.
Yep, yep, compassion. You're right. And that's what I say. I'm so proud. I pull up in my garage, you guys, and I tell you, I thank God so many times a day, it's not even funny. If I go to a store or if I'm at an appointment and I have my big bag with me, I could pull in my garage and one of my boys will hear me come in, and all they want me to do is get out the car. They come get, if I, Ma, you got bags? Miss Roslyn, you have bags? They will come and strip that car of they won't let me carry
Mm-hmm.
nothing. And I said, I'm so proud because whatever woman end up getting them, I can guarantee that my boys are going to want to be the head of that household and be a
Yes.
provider. And I just give thanks for that because as
Yeah.
a single mother, we can kind of like, kind of like drop the ball a little bit. But one thing I could say is that I am really raising the type of man that I would want for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so
Yes.
proud.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I'm so proud. I just have to put that out there when you talked about your husband because that's what Myron was, that's what Joel is, and that's what John is. They are all working for themselves and trying to be, and they won't even date. If they're in this, like if Joel is between jobs, he's not gonna sit in nobody's face. He's focused on an income, so that he could do the dates, he could do the movies, he could do dinner, like he wants
Mm-hmm.
that person. And like I said, I just be so proud to know that I'm gonna add those type of guys into the atmosphere for some young woman to be blessed with.
And they will
Mhm.
be a blessing
One
to
day,
her because you don't
yeah,
get that a lot these days. These
no,
young men that are being raised these days
Ooh,
by these young parents and stuff. Oh my God.
it's
It's
ridiculous.
ooh,
They want to be taken care of, and they will allow a woman to care for them proudly. Like back
yes.
in the day, men were not proud of that. These young men nowadays, and I talk to my boys about it all the time. I want to bring back that old schooler. I want to bring back courting. Like my daughter, they go on dates.
Exactly. Yes.
They
Pick them up
they
at the
they
door.
go
Go ask the
dates.
daddy for
Come
permission.
meet
Yes.
me. Introduce yourself to me. You want to take Davion to the movies? I don't care if she's 45. Knock at the door. You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying? Like, I want to
Yeah.
know who you are. Be brave enough to see me because my grandmother always taught me that when I used to get boyfriends and they'll be like, oh, no, I'm not going to meet your grandma. No, I'm not coming in. She would be like, don't trust that because some people know that a wise eye can see the real intent instead of your impressionable mind. So every boyfriend that I've ever taken serious, he had to be brave enough to come and sit amongst my family.
Exactly.
He
Yep. That's
had
how my
to
family
be.
was with me growing up too.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
Listen
yeah.
to Miss Vivian. Miss Vivian made a good point. She
Uh
said,
huh.
Tanya, now since Treese dogged you, why are you still mad at Ross? You was only doing
Ex-
it for Treese, right? Make it make sense.
yeah. Make it make. What did I do to you, girl? Like I don't even
But
talk.
I think she, if I'm not mistaken, she came at you before she even actually got up underneath Patrice.
She did.
Yeah, that's
And
what I
I
thought.
Yeah.
ignored
So her
her for
intentions wasn't to do it
months.
for Treese. Her intentions was after you anyway.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was. She was attacking me for months and I would not respond because I didn't even want to bring it to life. You know what I'm saying? I would see her, she would tag me, and I would ignore her till one day I said, I gave her the name Play-Doh Face because I said I would never say her name to help her because I always felt like she was chasing clout, right? So I called her Play-Doh Face and I addressed her. She accepted it, honey. She was jumping up and down. My daughter was like, Mom, that lady is so happy that you finally responded. I'm like, she's ridiculous. And she's been like that ever since. She's a fan, you guys. That's what you call a fan out person. Tanya is a fan.
Miss
Mi-
Miss Faye, hold on one second, you guys. Fee, Miss Faye wants to know what is your cash app.
Oh,
It's my Cash App. I use my daughter's Cash App because my Cash App was hacked, and her Cash App is Nasia Nasia 2002, and it's gonna come up as Rihanna Taylor.
If somebody could pin that, if we could
Did
put
you
that,
get it, Miss? I was about to say, did you get that, Miss Faye? If not, we can get someone to put it in.
And Auntie Faye, thank you for the blessing. I got mine. And let me tell you, these people, they know my stuff by heart. They just do it, you know?
Oh,
So
she's sending. Oh, she's sending it out. And you divas know for me, when I get off, whoever sent me a love offering, I will push the heart button to let you know I received it, and I thank you.
yes,
exactly.
ma'am.
Now let's see who else in the. Somebody else was asking something. Hold on one second. Oh, Miss Marilyn said, "Has anybody heard from you? Going to learn today? Prayers are going out to her."
I'm gonna reach out to her
No,
tomorrow. I just like to give people their space when they going through something like that because it'd be overwhelming. So I'm
yeah,
just gonna reach out to her and just text her, let her know that we all thought about it, pray for, her, da da da. But you don't never want to just, it be a lot going on.
it
So
do.
Yeah, that was
gotta
a
let the
real sad
family.
story. I seen that. I seen it actually on the news. Somebody had posted the news
Yeah,
portion of it, and it
she
was
did.
just sad to watch.
She put it also on her community tab as
Oh, it
well.
was sad. I seen the
Yeah.
car hit. Ooh, ooh.
Oh, I can't watch that, you guys. It probably would trigger something. I'm not gonna
Oh
watch
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. The
I'm just gonna support
uh.
it. I can't watch anything. I watched a movie where a guy was shot and it just broke me down the other night, you guys. I cannot even watch movies with violence.
Yeah,
Like I
but
try to
she
watch
knows.
family
She
stuff.
knows that you're
Yeah.
sending up, love for her.
Yeah. Yeah, I
She
definitely
totally would
am.
understand. I didn't even
Yeah.
mean to see it. I just seen it. It just
Yeah.
was it. When you scroll past, I forgot who somebody had shared it, and it
I'm
just
glad
started
you
playing.
said that, Miss D, because I was gonna go to the link to look
Yeah,
at it, but see, that's how favorite my life is because you just protected me from something
from seeing
that I
that.
probably, you know what I'm saying? Like I probably
Yeah,
would have stumbled across it just like you and
it
been and
sure did
had
because it
a
started
whole
playing as soon as I was scrolling, and like I said, I can't for the
yeah.
life of me even remember if I seen who actually posted it, but I seen it.
Oh wow.
Miss Patrice, she said, I heard true story said, you know what? I can say I've never seen the people over there talk down on each other. They stick together.
Exactly. We do. And Melinda Green
Thank you,
said,
Riri. Appreciate
yeah.
you.
Melinda Green made a good point too. She said we talk about them for fun because they come for us, but we don't hate them like they hate us. Say it again. I
Mm-hmm.
don't have a hate,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't
I
hate
don't
none of
either.
those people. I
I
don't.
don't even
It
know,
takes
how
too
do I
much
hate somebody I
energy.
don't know?
Right.
Exactly. Listen, I even let me tell you guys how I know about God's timing, right? The person that hurt my son, did that to my son. I pray every night that I could forgive, and I pray for these people, you guys. I pray for the whole family. I pray for the daughters that lost their father. Like, I have a great deal of compassion for what it must be like for them. I'm not just thinking about my grandbabies, I think about them as well. If I don't hate those people, I damn sure ain't finna hate these people with just having an opinion or making up all these fictional stories about me. It's not worth it. It's not worth my energy.
Right.
Not at all.
I
No.
don't hate
Yeah, like
no.
I said, y'all see how I do. I don't give them my energy. Once I say it, I won't come on here tomorrow and go back and forth with nobody who had anything to say about me tonight or tomorrow. I'm just not going to do
Exactly.
it.
Exactly. And see, I will entertain because I'm reaction. So I will touch bases on it. But once I turn that live off, it stays right there. I'm not carrying it through my day. It's over. I said
I
what
don't
I
care how
said.
they
It
can
is
go to
what it
sleep
is.
thinking about it. They woke up in the middle of their sleep to go pee, hit the live button, and talk about us. I be in there snoring and shit.
Let me
I
tell.
don't
I'm
be
about to
giving
say.
a
Let me
damn.
tell you something. I be mad when I have to get up and go in the bathroom. I sure ain't about to get up and get on YouTube,
I
worried
be
about what nobody on here talking about.
Right.
I
Right.
be mad as hell. I be having to get up to go pee. I ain't lying.
I
I'll
be
be like,
trying to go
why
to the
didn't I
bathroom with
couldn't
my
get it
eyes
out
closed
all
because
during the
once you open
day?
your eyes, you're gonna be wake. I try to go there with in my stay half sleep so I can go back to bed.
I'm trying to
Exactly.
tell you.
But the way
Exactly.
Cece was looking last night at 3 in the morning, you could tell she jumped up and rolled out that bed and probably did a tuck and roll over to that computer. I mean, she looked like she had woke up and slapped slob off her face and went straight to the computer.
Oh my
Uh-huh.
God. Let
I'm
me
like,
tell
Uh-huh.
y'all.
that's an obsession. That's sickening.
Uh-huh. Let me
Let,
tell y'all something. Uh-huh. All that.
um,
Uh-huh. Oh, girl, go to bed.
But she tried
John.
to blame it on the man snoring today, talking about you can't sleep in this house with him snoring. So
That's
I'm
so
back.
sad. She just do
What
not
she
like that
said?
man being her
She
in
said
her
her house
space.
was big enough that she could go to one end of the house, and then, she wouldn't even hear what's going on. Lord have mercy.
But let her
That
tell it
just
today. That man must have been close enough to her because she talking about how he snored. And then talking
oh
about he got the
wow.
audacity to be back in there sleep when he kept everybody up
Wow.
all night long. Girl, you ain't nobody kept you up. You were so pressed to know what was somebody was being said that you can't even sleep anymore, that you was up peeking on that computer and you seen something at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Uh, uh,
Exactly.
uh.
When I get up and can't sleep, I find me something good on TV, you guys, because it's a new movie on Netflix with Kevin Hart. Man, I was laughing so hard last night. Joel kept saying, Mama, what you know? I said, it's this movie. He knew exactly what I was watching. So if y'all want to laugh, go on Netflix and watch that new movie with Kevin Hart. I can't even think of the name of it, but it is hilarious, especially when that tiger is chasing him. But that was funny. That was funny.
Oh, we're sorry, Miss Jakia
Jashika, where
create.
you at?
Yeah, she said she spoke 5 times. Good night, ladies. Work flow in the morning.
Oh,
We're sorry we
sorry.
didn't
It's
see
so
it.
many comments. Yeah, we
Yeah,
didn't
Oh,
but
mean to
good
do that.
night
Jashika.
and have a wonderful day at
Oh,
work tomorrow.
that's my
Oh,
girl
look at Casey
Jashika.
say, yes, that movie is good. It is. Well,
Hey,
I was
Jashika
laughing my
boo.
butt off.
Let me type
Hey,
in the
Miss
comments.
D. Thank you for having me on your panel, but I'm gonna go ahead and drop down. I gotta get up early. I have to get my baby ready for school at
Not a
6.
problem. We all about to
Yeah.
drop
Yeah.
soon because I have to
Good
go too. But
night,
I
peace.
haven't been on here in so long. I was like, forget the time. I was just gonna be sleepy. But I
Oh
appreciate
no,
you
hang
so much
out.
for coming.
Yes,
Thank you so
peace.
Oh,
much for
thank
Love you,
you
coming
for
up.
boo.
having me. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you.
Not a
Thank
problem. You have a good night
Okay.
and a good day
Good night,
tomorrow.
D.
you. Okay, good night,
Okay.
sir. Good
Good
night.
night.
All right, bye
The
bye.
movie is called Me Time, you guys. Tracy, a few people put it in. It's called Me Time on Netflix with Kevin Hart. If you want to laugh,
Thank you, Miss
please watch that
Carol. Love you
movie.
too, darling.
Yes, you guys, this was amazing live. I'm gonna drop down too. I love you guys. Thank you for the invite, Miss D. I will
Not a
always pull up if
problem.
I
I
can.
appreciate you
Uh,
all for coming.
you are so welcome, honey. And yes, I hope you do start back your mama for station on here because it's so worth it, Miss D, and you do deserve it. But I love you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow with a
Love you too. See you
reaction.
tomorrow.
Okay. Good night, guys. Good night,
Good
Good
sis.
night.
night.
Good night.
Good night.
Y'all gonna have to let us rest, honey. We tired, baby. Everybody finna get up out of here, honey.
Yeah, but see, I didn't want to. I was gonna let it ride till it ride because, like I said, I
Oh
hadn't been
yeah.
on here in a while, and even though I do have to get up in the morning too, but I missed you all so much. I just wanted to make sure I give y'all some time, to just show my
Yeah.
appreciation for you all still being here after me being MIA, for a minute, and y'all
Yeah, you
understanding
had
my
an amazing
situation.
live tonight. You hung strong with that over 7, almost close to 8. You got up to over 8, but you hung tight.
Yeah, I
Everybody hung
appreciate
with
them
you
all,
tonight,
even the
baby. They
ones in the
hung
bushes or
good.
whoever it was, whoever came. I like I said, y'all know my divas. I appreciate each and every one of you all for sure. Everyone who has sent me a blessing, a love offering, however you want to call it, because y'all are not fans to me. This is not a cash payment or anything like this. This is a blessing, and I want each and
Yes.
every one of y'all to know that I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I am back to my regular scheduled program, and I'm going to make it my point to at least try to come once or twice a week, if not more, if I can. But
Listen, Sean's so messy. You got messy people in your chat. I
what
call
they
them messy.
saying?
We be having a good time.
Yeah, yeah.
She's talking about Sharita, your voice change. I know what that is.
Oh, time for you to
Baby,
go night night.
yes, baby, when you get tired, your voice be getting deeper
Yeah,
and deeper.
they messy, but it's a good messy.
Yes, ours is
And
good messy. Our
yes,
messy
but
be
divas,
good.
we do love you all, and we appreciate each and every one of you all for hanging with us. Thank you for joining us. We will be back soon. Sharita will probably be on in the morning. And I will see y'all as soon as I can. Thank you once again, and y'all have a wonderful night and a blessed day tomorrow. See
Yes,
you
you
soon.
too. Bye bye.
Good night.